not, you can't, you don't know which way to come to her, to actually observe her, or to embrace her, or to, it was very hard to be with her, honestly. And yeah, considering her mental state, she's not able to help you help her. She's not grounded enough to allow you to help her. She would snap on you in a second, in a heartbeat.
Yeah, 100%. But now the FBI took her, and then I think they're like doing some national home security, something like they're transferring her. I just feel bad for her, and I think like somebody needs to, I don't know, like talk to whoever is responsible to just like maybe like let her see a doctor before they judge if she should go to like FBI security, Homeland, or whatever they want to take her to.
My heart is so broken for her and her family. Like, I just don't even know what to do. Like, I sat in the car and I cried when I saw it.
She was always shedding tears for people.
Her dad like passed away, and then like her ex-husband passed away. So she has like a lot of trauma and stuff like that.
She came last time I talked to her. She came into this room. She said I'm a cloud chaser. I do it for clouds. And she started attacking me in the chats, and I had to kick her out and block her permanently. She has attacked me multiple times before. Just leave it at that.
Listen, she's yelled at me. She's said crazy things when she gets upset. And then an hour later, I sat and listened to her read Quran for like an hour, 2 hours. Like,
inshallah, even the FBI, like they can probably do psych assessment, and they'll pick up on, you know what I mean? If there's an issue, and inshallah she'll be put into the custody of her family.
I'm afraid they want to make an example. She touched them, yeah. She strikes at them. She
assaulted them.
She
Yeah, she's crazy. They started the video already after like whatever happened before that. So we're always looking for a reaction. Unfortunately, you know, her mental state isn't the best, so they're gonna take advantage of it.
Yeah, 100%. She realized they were Jewish and she went off, and then they started recording, and they took advantage. Like every time she went, like she said more crazy stuff. But I mean, honestly, how many Zionists went on TV and said, "Oh, let's finish the job and kill all of them"? I mean, they're in the White House and nobody said anything. Now we want to bring this one mentally unstable Palestinian and say, "Oh, the Jews are not safe. Bitch, come to Beverly Hills. Y'all are safe in your Ferraris and Lamborghinis." I don't understand why they keep on saying we're not safe anywhere. Like how? I mean, she literally assaulted him on cam.
Oh my God!
And that's not okay. I'm not saying that's okay.
You're not special. That's what we're saying. You're not special. Like,
you guys see the UCLA protests? They literally like split people's head open with wooden.
Yeah, it came with fireworks
for hours.
Yeah.
Hours. The police.
Lee, no, that's a good point. Jillian, do you think those people who assaulted protesters at the UCLA campus, the Zionists who did much, it seems like there was just a shove, they call it assault, but what happened at UCLA, people were bloody, hit with punched and kicked, and do you think they should be arrested for assault, Jillian?
Well, but I don't get why this deflection is being brought up because
we do want to have this double standard here. We're not saying double standard. That's fine. Is there a double standard in your sense of morality?
The fun thing of this whole genocide.
All I know is that in this video with this like Nora chick, whatever, she literally did try to
there's these Zionists who are beating, pretty savagely on pro-Palestinian protesters, anti-genocide protesters. Now, would you say that they should be arrested for assault?
Look, you're literally talking what I'm talking about. Okay, anyway, during the protest last year, it was unfortunate, but there were violent instances on both sides, which I think is unfortunate.
No, we're not using the program.
Julian, I want to tell you something. If you never leave Julian, one second. For example, Julian, I want to tell you something. If you want to believe me, go ahead. If not, honestly, I'm not going to force you to believe me. But I swear on every single member in my family, I was at UCLA from beginning to end. We never did anything to quote unquote trigger these people to come. It was literally an encampment to just tell the university to divest from Israel's project and Israeli academic institutions. The first night they came to us, they started playing music at 1 a.m. and 2 a.m. and 3 a.m. and it was crazy sounds of babies crying. They started playing some music I don't know, it was weird noises, no, really loud. Blasted it until 6 a.m. We were okay. We kept our temper down. And by the way, we had many organizers who were just ignore them. They're doing half of the students and they shot rubber bullets at us and gas tear and everything. You know what the Zionist community in Westwood did? They took donuts and coffee and they went to the police station to thank them. So which part when you look at the reaction of these people and how they're siding with the police, when I don't know if you agree that America has a police problem, police brutality, and the police basically is a gang members in the country, and they go and take fake donuts and thank them for arresting students.
A lot of people like the police.
You like the police?
I didn't say I like the police. I said a lot of people like the police.
Well, these people are white supremacists.
And also, but at the same time, they were on both sides. I think it's kind of, I don't know, reductive to make this they did this, but because if we're being honest, they occur on both sides. I saw videos of people threatening barricaded library in
Palestinians cracked
those final season. So that really.
It's still this. You see any Palestinian
First of all.
What's that violent? What do you mean?
Okay, first of all, a university is a place to learn. So if you're preventing people from going to the library, that is harmful. People library. Well, there was a fire or something that could be harmful. It's even being justified, but at the same time, even at Tulane University.
Just keep talking.
But even at Tulane University, there were violent skirmishes on both sides. I think unfortunately, it kind of.
This is what they did, this is what we did, this is what so you're talking about other places.
And by the way, guys, I swear, imagine a Muslim attacking a white Jew Jew in California, what will happen to us? We'll be fucked. And let's be honest. So I get it.
Yeah, you wouldn't for committing a crime, you fucking terrorist piece of shit.
White students, Asian students, black students, and like of every walks of life, come out.
Yeah, if you're white and pro-Palestinian, you don't exist. Like, no matter what happens to you, like, literally, I saw someone, they hit his head, like, open, like, his ears and his head. And another, like, old lady, she, like, they threw, like, pepper spray, like, the most other stuff was at UCLA for 2 days.
Like, they started cussing at her. And she was Jewish. I don't think she was Jewish, but she was like pro-Palestine, anti-Zionist Jew. But she got dragged, like they dragged her too.
Yeah, and people like Julian would be like, oh, both sides, they receive threats, and they wouldn't let us go to the library. Bro, people went to the hospital. You're talking about threats. You're talking about blocking of access to the hospital.
You see, Berkeley, they literally fought Jewish students getting into campus. At UCLA, they put flashlight into the students' eyes. I think it's kind of one second. It's both sides that.
Okay, show me the video where Palestinian. Hold on.
It's okay to peacefully protest, but it's dangerous to go over the lines of that.
One second. Show me a video where Palestinian split and his pro-Israeli person's head open. Show me a video where a pro-Palestinian is made a pro-Israeli bleed from their face.
Okay, that's not the only type of assault, my nigga. Like, I don't understand why you're talking why can't black people use sacred words?
Wait, is Julian black or not?
It don't matter if he's black or not.
I mean, if he's black, he can, but he sounds like a man.
Because he's connected to something else.
Can you not use derogatory language, whether it's about race or sexuality?
Yes, Julian, don't use it.
Yeah, Julian, how dare you?
Just died, they remember at the hospital.
Yep, and he was snatched by a Jew. So imagine.
Home Depot, Target. You take Amazon out, and you come to the big box retailers. Walmart, Costco, Home Depot, Kroger. Their stock is up since January 27. Target is the only one that's down. That's how you make people pay for disrespecting you.
Clubhouse didn't sell itself. So let me remember. So this is the thing about actually having facts and details. Because again, I was here on Clubhouse in the first 10,000 people. That's not what transpired actually. And actually, Third is probably asleep, but he was highly responsible for a lot of black people coming. So if you all don't know, Clubhouse had an invite-only model. It was bullshit because it was really a velvet growth strategy. Yep. They faked as if they wanted. These are called growth hacks. They do this in Silicon Valley all the time. They faked as if they didn't have enough power to. Clubhouse. It was initially the VCs. Then they started utilizing black people to invite individuals on. So they look at this and a bunch of other people. But also, you know who was working at A16Z? Chris Lyons. He still works there. So Chris Lyons was in charge of the Cultural Leadership Fund. Now, he's not currently in charge of it because he has a higher position now at A16Z.
Oh my God, it's motherfucking, it's a leprechaun. Did you see what happened to your girl, Nora Bandora, the anti-Semitic Jew-hating Nazi? She's been arrested and the FBI now investigating her for terrorism. It's unbelievable what is happening. Did you see, T-Rob? a little hat person into getting attacked by Nora. Did you see it, T-Robs? Do you need a link? Are you late to the party? It's only fucking, what, like 6 a.m. over there or some shit? Why the fuck are you on this app right now? I don't understand. Shouldn't you be sleeping with your dog, your wife, your African lion killer named Hitler's daughter? What the fuck your dog's name is? Did you hear what happened?
It's Bella. It's don't you forget it.
Bella, oh, your love. I forgot. Your number one love. The love of your life. You're like my sister. She's like, this dog is the best relationship I've ever had in my life.
I meant that. No, I'm making a very specific point. But you were the one who told me that Hitler also had a dog called Bella.
No, I didn't even know. It was a guess.
No, 100%. Straight up. I looked it up.
I know. But then I figured you were lying. You're lying.
Female called the long D, which is what most people remember.
Yeah.
But if you actually, it's like Wikipedia. It's like accepted knowledge. Yeah, bro. Like, unfortunately, let's just say I had prior information. But yeah, no, I saw the video. It's insane. Well, not the videos, because I just looked at it. Like, the first time I saw it, it got like a million views. It's got 7.6 million views.
She viral. Damn, this is like actually cool. Yeah, do you realize this is actually probably the best thing that could have happened to Nora? Because when she gets out of the psych ward, after she habeas corpus is out, I don't think she's gonna get charged with anything because
She's gonna be like, she's gonna be mental health. I think this is gold concept right now. Alan, I don't know how you do this. You see this, she was saying that she's working with ISIS, right?
She really dug herself a hole. She really dug herself a hole.
Off her head for fucking with Jesus like that. You know what I mean? She's just screaming keywords. She's doing SEO in real time. She's just screaming keywords, hoping that it sticks. You know what I mean? It was wild. Like, I kind of, it's just one of the most bizarre things.
I do feel bad for her.
In equal measure, I was absolutely shocked, but also not surprised. You know, it's like, I'm just trying to reconcile that. Like, you'd be so shocked.
I don't know, it's hard. Based on like her demeanor here, see, first of all, I thought she was like,
Firstly, her voice is totally different because she's been up all night and she's been screaming, right?
yeah.
Because, like, if you just Google her name, because I didn't know her soul, she's on the first page of Google, like her actual Facebook docs. But you can click on it, and she literally has a post on her own Facebook in the same top. And she says, and everyone responded, so there's like 200 comments or 150 comments, right? And everyone's like posted Israeli flags, or just whatever, she can't reply because she's currently in custody. But she was like, I did up all night, and she was like ranting. Yes, she was ranting in her own replies, replying to herself, her own post like 20 times, saying like, she's literally having an episode, so it's kind of sad, but at the end of the day, no one can help her, she's beyond help, that's, so like kind of.
Do you think she's using like psychiatric?
And she has mentioned certain things about certain drugs that she was on and made her gain weight. And someone made a comment who's much more, I think, knowledgeable than me and says the only drugs I know that make people gain weight are antipsychotic drugs.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh. So take from that what you will. So I don't know those things to be certain, except for that I know that she's been arrested. I've also been live in a clubhouse room where she started, like she was in public, like in Costco or Kroger's or somewhere, and she's like screaming at the top of her lungs while on Clubhouse in public, I am Hamas, right? I'm like going ape shit in public. So, which then she claimed later to like not remember. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. But like I heard it with my own ears. Like, so she had another episode some other time that I unfortunately was live on Clubhouse and witnessed. So.
Yeah.
Not surprised that
it's sad. I mean, you know, she was once a beautiful young woman.
She's 39.
I'm just saying,
She posts pictures of herself from about 50.
Yeah, I know. And that's the thing is, like, I told Diego, I was like, you know, you flew her out there to fuck her. And you realize she was a catfish. That her photos, I mean, if you haven't actually, like, you know, gone on FaceTime or whatever, like, actually seen this bitch, like, or confirmed it, like, anybody on this app, Abby, all of them, if you don't post your photo, you're fucking fat, you're ugly. Like,
no, have you not seen Abby's photo?
No, I don't know what she looks like.
No, she lost her shit at me because privately, Randy made a bet with me, which was ridiculous. Because it's been assumed that, because most people don't know what she looks like. Randy made this bet with me like 6 months ago. Like, she don't even know what fucking Abby looks like. And I was like, $25, bitch, you know? And Randy's like, okay, you know, PTR the proof. And anyway, so he got out on Clubhouse that I was sharing fucking Abby's photo, and she went fucking boogaloo ape shit at me.
Yeah.
Threatened to call, you know, social services and fucking animal rights and all, say, oh, like I'm abusing my dog and all sorts of shit. And gonna dox me, whatever. Anyway, I fucking went ape shit at her, told her fucking PTR my address, bitch, and I'm now just a tormentor, and then I regretted it. I said, this is my fucking PTR for the next week, bitch, just to wind her up, and I put her PTR, her face, as my PTR for her week.
Yeah.
Because I'm not remembering, even though I hated looking at it, so no, first.
It's a terrible photo.
She was infuriated, right? She comes on here and she's a badass bitch.
I mean, I didn't expect that Nora would, like, get caught up. She really dug herself a hole when she started saying all the terrorist shit. Like, what, Yusuf?
She's been in echo chambers for so long in these like terroristic rooms.
Yeah, I know. She was like espousing a combination of Nick Fuentes, Diego, and John. Like, it was amazing how she kind of like.
It's not terrorist. Especially since this is a fucking replay room, I really am not going to say that. It's not. She's not involved with ISIS, and if she is, it's because she's in this fucking. She was anyway in this terror group and knows someone who's trying to get at her. But she isn't anything. You know what I mean? Like,
No, I know. But never underestimate. Never acceptable. That's the problem. Is if she thinks.
She in her own Twitter post, I'm sorry, her own Facebook post, which was mostly she's literally writing in the comments that she tried to go to a Catholic church and they turned her away, but yet also made another post that she wants to marry, find a nice Catholic man to marry. You know, she's like, she's really having an episode. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No. Diego played her. Diego wound her up. And in many ways, Diego's responsible for a lot of this. To tell you the truth.
No, we don't take her back. But here's the thing. What was I gonna say is that it's like, how do you do that? How do you? I was trying to laugh.
You're on an antipsychotic psychotic as well, Yusuf?
No, I'm not. Thing is,
Got your tongue?
yeah, man. Like, so, huh?
Huh? I should have gone out tonight, but this was just too much to pull myself away from it. It's been a fun.
I fucking off to the flame. I found out about the ship at 6 hours ago. I got zero work done ever since because it's just been a recurring conversation.
You're not funny, Anton.
No, you still have Ross and they accuse David of fornication, accuse Lot of getting drunk and sleeping with his two daughters.
Oh man, the world is crazy.
This is one of these moments. It's not like a kid. I'm never gonna forget this fucking day.
I did not expect this. Did you expect this? I didn't expect this. Like, I didn't think she would ever have any legal problem.
Real life. She's not famous in like real life Twitter forever. You know, Nathan never forgets her. So she's
Remember my point, right? Is how did she get a government job? Because I saw the
she doesn't have a government job. It's not.
Is it? It was a lie. So I was in Dr. Jasmine once, right? She posted an article where it was like Nora is government in New York.
First, she's an employee. And then she's saying something. She's a director of government affairs or something. But it's bullshit. Her LinkedIn hasn't been updated.
I remember my thought because I'm like, how are government giving people like that government-related jobs?
It's like Center for American Islamic Relations or something. Committee or something.
Yeah, she was in
whatever.
there.
And like in 2020, she did something with them, and she never took it off her LinkedIn. She's an employee. She doesn't do. She's just crazy.
Yeah, she's on disability.
Any problem? She needs to.
100%. How else is she supporting herself? How is she eating and paying her bills while she's on Clubhouse sucking Diego's dick
She
every day?
lives at home.
Lives at home? Are her parents still alive?
This is why
She calls herself a house daughter, not a housewife. She calls herself a house daughter.
Yikes.
we have to raise the standard for like government jobs. Like we can't do that shit.
What did you think about her being an ugly bitch?
I've always known.
You knew she was always a fatty and an ugly?
I've always known. I've agreed. And someone into her face was like, "Bitch, you're 40," right? She just laughed and said, "I'm 40," in a very kind of jealous way.
Yeah.
But someone whoever details on those in Twitter just 39.
I spent a lot of time talking to her, you know, and like she really was able to like obfuscate her like real nastiness. It's, you know, do you think she was having delusions, thinking that she was running like, because I was just in this other room and I was just finding, and even the pro-pally Muslim people can't stand her because she is so insane. Like she attacks everybody basically.
No, she's having an episode. She reminds me of an ex-girlfriend of mine's mother, who, like, I grew up, I thought, like, I thought I'd be over until I met this woman. And this woman, like, she was, like, hard-grown colic plus mental illness. And, like, normally, when you're Irish, it's like everyone gets drunk and it gets out of control. You're like, okay, let's just go to bed. It'll be okay in the morning, right? Now, we woke up and this bitch was like still drinking and like even more drunk in the morning and like off the charts. Like she would stay drunk for days on end. Now, Nora's not drunk, right? But she's going through like this, just I don't know what to call it, schizo, crazy, whatever, like a breakdown
and hospitalized for about 30 days. But Diego and David Bobadilla are out on the town tonight. I told them maybe they should go bail her out.
Oh, really? Did you speak to Bobadilla?
I talked to Diego like about an hour ago. What up, Joy?
Good morning, guys.
What's good?
Interesting. Yeah, Diego. This is my bench.
Cool.
Nice.
Cool.
We're trying to do he was just yeah, that good. What's up, bro? What? You good? Where I'm from? Shit. What's poppin'? That's right. Anyway, you said that
He said he's sick. He's got like a terrible flu.
yeah, he was saying he was sick, so he said he wasn't going to clearly get into the virus.
Okay, this is Amir's house. Listen to this.
Do you support Israel?
Yeah, thank you. This first of all, I would like, because I'm coming this time and I feel like the topic is very interesting, but I would like to know what is.
Okay, never mind. So you saw the full video, right? The full 4 minutes of her. What I don't understand is like she runs into the elevator and sits on the ground. Like clearly like yeah, like clearly yeah, she and yeah, it's pretty sad. It really is sad, and it does kind of show that she really does have like I mean, not just she's got, I don't know if you call it schizophrenia or what, but like low IQ as well. I mean, just really pretty sad, you know. And that's the thing about
she like hardcore defaulted to the like primal female condition. I'm just like
yeah.
Like everything.
I also like how
everything conscious went out the window. She was just literally acting out like this like pre-programmed DNA.
But it's not.
She's not really in control.
It's not just like the environment and the situation, the fact that we like witnessed this moment. It's like even pre-existing to that, like she has had this issue and this struggle. Like you said, she was on this app screaming in Costco and shit. Somebody said she got arrested while she was on this app. Maybe that was the event that you were talking about. But I didn't know all of that. I didn't know that she's like a nutcase.
She's been arrested before. Not the first time. You know what I mean?
It's fucked up. I don't know. How do you help people like that? How do you essentially? It's like, I mean, your whole life is a struggle. Like you're unemployable. You know, I mean, to a certain extent. I don't know. Like I kind of believe in MK Ultra, where like if you're willing to undergo total recall, you know what I'm saying? Like where you can actually brainwash people. Like it's very challenging. It's possible.
They could definitely pick her up after some kind of program.
Somebody said that she was arrested by the FBI, not just police.
I don't know that. I've only ever seen the photographs of her in cuffs. Basically, you don't see the cuffs, but she's got her hands behind her back, and the police are like uniformed. You know, police department in New York or wherever it might be is there just immediately after that video that you've seen. There's two. The original post has like there's like two videos that's like 5.5 minutes. There's like a minute and a half one and like a 3-minute one or something like that.
Imagine what she says when the police are like, "Why are you in New York City?" Diego's out in the town having a drink tonight. He's the reason why she's there. He bought her a fucking ticket. What?
Okay, this is a replay on, so I'm not gonna say some shit.
What do you have to worry about? This bitch might never even get out of jail. This girl may never get out of jail. They may like permanently institutionalize her. Are you shitting me?
Bro, she done nothing. Okay, what have they got wrong? Okay, assault. Okay, so she touched the
No, you ward for could be like 3 months, it could be 6 months, you don't know. Do you have any idea what psychiatric holds are like for 5150? You probably don't.
No, but what I'm saying is, like, this is the first time that she's done it before.
Oh, that's true. That's true. She may know her rights. It's called habeas corpus.
This is quote crazy or whatever, but like realistically, what did she do?
No. I mean, that's the good news. Actually, to tell you the truth, I thought about this. I was like, this is the good news, is that like she actually didn't do anything. Like seriously, like there's no major repercussions from this that she can't. She didn't kill anybody. Like she didn't do anything.
Is that considered assault? Is that actually?
She didn't actually physically contact him, so I don't think it's technically assault. It could be, but again, they're going to have to prosecute, so they're not going to prosecute that. No injuries.
In the UK,
the fact is, the prosecutor, the attorney general, or whatever, isn't going to charge some little dingbat girl for flinching at a fucking guy and all. Like, she didn't contact him, so. But all the terrorist stuff about how she says she's affiliated and this and that, like, that raises eyebrows, and you're like, everybody's like, what?
Yeah, bro, it's literally bullshit. Like, Robbie, I showed this to Robbie. Robbie was like, bitch just screaming of like, Jesus Christ was persecuted, whatever. But saying that she's ISIS will cut off her head. We're talking like this. So she's just throwing out keywords, bro.
But that's the danger of communication. You and I know her. But these people don't know her, and they were like, whoa, where did this fucking bitch come from?
And I don't even mean what Diego just said.
Did Diego say something?
Diego said, what the fucking fuck? I sent him the same original tweet. I went back to it, and I went from 1.2 million views to 7.6 million views. So I just screenshot it and sent it back to him to be like, LOL. So she's not in business news. No, bro, she's like Abby, some other fucking Israeli bitch. She was like, yeah, your name is blah blah blah, and you're like, yeah, bitch, fucking dox me, bitch. They just say shit because they think it's gonna get a quote effect. But it's not real. They're just saying it because they hope it hurts or whatever. She's just screaming keywords. I told you, she's doing SEO in real life, bro.
I get it. She's low IQ. Her brain is just throwing out what she thinks is going to gaslight the most. That's what she's doing. She's trying to gaslight. She thinks it's a clubhouse room. She's a fucking idiot. She really is low IQ. I mean, I feel bad for her, but I felt bad for her because I thought. Bitch, time to pay the piper, time to meet your fate, whatever the fuck your fate is. I mean, I feel bad for her, you want everybody to live a happy, healthy life, but, anyways, I mean.
Yeah, it's not possible for everyone.
I always forget that I'm bald,
Yeah.
I'm like, wait a minute, you don't think I'm attractive? Oh, I forgot, I look like I'm a cancer patient.
Yeah, but bro, you gotta act as if, right? You just gotta now that.
No, I have confidence. But there was a time when my hair was falling out, or even when I first shaved it. It's a big adjustment to look in the mirror at yourself, and you're like, ew, what happened to me?
There was a point in time, I don't know what the fuck it was. I think it's just because, I don't know, maybe it was because I had my hair cut in such a long time during COVID. But I remember in lockdown, being at my desk, and I'm like, anyway, I was like, oh my god, this is the beginning of the end or something. I was like, you have this, it's like a divorce movement or something, right? You have this identity broken or shattered, and it's you have to reconcile that and come to terms with a new identity. So it's quite fun, but you can absorb it, and that's not an issue. But the process of moving from one identity to another involuntarily is it's like divorce, right? It's you think you're living
sitting on solid ground, and then something comes to your attention, and you realize that you've been like your house is built on the. Yeah.
Well, that's what Elon Musk goes on and on about. Like last night, he was saying like how he will never forgive this one person who fucked him over. I don't know which wife or woman he's talking about, but you know he's incapable of forgiving, and then other people are bringing up. Like cuter, it's like she can't stop touching her hair.
No, it's like a girl. It's like I'm gonna put my hair up, and then we'll like bitch or something.
It's like a guy taking his shirt off, like a schwartz taking his shirt off.
She's like cold and it's warm. Like that's she's like.
Damn, it's a trip. It's like why does she just like sit down in the elevator and throw her legs over her suitcase? I just don't get that move. Like. Why is she thinking
it's just a child?
I think it's saying she's not going to leave.
Just the only thing missing from the SEO, just like fucking spewing out shit. The only thing missing is like Bellamy salute. You know, like
why didn't she do a Sig Heil?
Some shit like that, like bro, would have warmed my heart.
She should have. I don't understand why she didn't.
She should have, basically, right? It just would have. And it also would have added to the whole thing to nothing. So
could you imagine if Don holy shit. Actually, she doesn't look that bad when her hair is pulled up in that first scene. Why is she dressed like what is the white thing around her waist? What is that? Oh, that's the skirt. Damn. I bet you she was really cute when she was 20.
Why do you think she's still holding on to dear life? 7.8 million views, bro. It's still going. Since I've like said 7.8, since I'm 7.8, amazing.
Fuck the Jews, fuck the Zionists. Nora Shalash, Care Kentucky director. I love how they're labeling her the Care Kentucky director. As if she'd be capable of handling anything. This is so funny. This is amazing, actually. This is like, you can't make this up. This is just so amazing.
Okay, this is going to go right to the FBI. Perfect. Holy cow. A hateful bigot.
Damn. She really dug herself a grave. This is wild.
Well, who knows, bro? This is probably her, like, don't tease me moment, but she's not smart enough to capitalize on it.
Maybe if she gets out, we can help her, like, create, like, I don't know. I mean, I don't even care if, like, anyways, I'm just saying, like, when she gets out, she's going to have, dude, when she gets out, do you realize that the press are going to want to talk to her? That, like, she's going to have the opportunity to, like, express her thoughts to the liberal media. She's going to be, like, championed as a hero by the liberal media. This is unbelievable, but in her cell phone and all this shit. Because you know people have probably reached out. See, God, she's so fucking schizo that, like, she's all over the place based on what people are saying. But again, I think even the Muslims on this app are, like, afraid to even, I don't know, align because, like, they have said that she attacks them. Like, she's an attack dog in many ways. She's Diego's little attack dog.
Bro, I told him to not dip his dick in crazy, but he couldn't have himself.
I kept telling him, I was like, dude, you should fuck her. Like, fly her out to Laguna Beach and fuck her. And he's like, I like that idea. What do you think about that? And she was always playing it as if she was, like, as if she was really cute. And, like, God, she really, like, has mesmerized a lot of people on this app with her, her soft little cutie voice. But then you see her like this and you're like, damn, she was ugly to be.
It's something. Like, I don't know what it's called, but it's something. Right?
It's like bipolar schizophrenia.
But I have personally witnessed her be, live on Clubhouse, like, assaulted, right, by, like, two 6-year-old kids, a 5-year-old and a 6-year-old kid. And she was like, oh my God, stop. Like, where she was like, what am I meant to do? Like, she literally was incapable of chastising in that moment children. Like, there were children who were running roughshod over her. Like, she does have this, like, childlike personality, but it's, I don't know if it's Jack on High. I don't know how you call this, right? But then also she is fully capable, clearly, of, like, either switching or embracing, whatever, if it's voluntary. I think it's involuntary, where she goes through these, like, episodes and, like, you wouldn't be surprised if she just threw up a fucking, like, Bellamy salute as well, and then, like,
Definitely low IQ.
literally just throwing shit up
Yeah.
and hoping something sticks. That's what I mean. She's like trying SEO in real life. She's just throwing keywords and hoping something hurts or something. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, oh, if I say this, fuck you. It's not, doesn't actually make any sense. But the point is, I have witnessed.
Dude, did you see? She's even on Andy NGO. Do you know who he is, Mr. Andy NGO?
Yeah, bro, she lives on TikTok, retweeted this shit. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Like,
she's on the Jew Hate database. This all came out yesterday.
Yeah, it happens.
Oh wow, I thought it happened today.
No, it happened on the 7th.
Holy shit,
bro. No, like, I realized, like, I think actually, sorry, I fell asleep. I've known for like 15 hours, but enough.
She went to the University of Kentucky. Media history documented anti-Semitic hateful perverted blames on her struggles when the stated that Nora appeared unstable and may need mental health support. While her expressions of Jew hatred are unacceptable, we say comments remain respectful for hateful director more especially regarding mental health, regardless of her unacceptable social media. Yeah, that's what's happening.
Nora, is that your name? Because you're Nora, you're a very sophisticated young lady. I'm glad you love Jews so much.
Lord Jesus, and you all dishonor the Virgin Mary and call her a whore. You call her a whore, you bitch. You call her a whore, you bitch.
I don't like doing that, guys.
I love all the Jewish guys, like, dude, I mean, come on, man. I don't know how much you hate Jews, but, like, there are a whole lot of people worse than these fucking guys. And, like, they're just not that bad. They're just normal people for the most part. They gotta deal with fucking pieces of shit all the time. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I would reevaluate your opinion of the little hat people.
Look at the chat wrote the post, and then look at her second most recent post.
If you just type in Nora into X, dude, this bitch, Nora has been viewed 100 million million times. I can't believe this. This is unbelievable. She's everywhere. She's the poster child of Jamaica. She made it. She finally made it. Dude, she's on Ian Miles Chung. She's on Ian Miles Chung. Oh my God, I gotta see if Elon Musk is live.
He's just got 5.9 million views, right?
I can't believe it. Is Elon Musk live? I haven't even checked. Let's see.
Length of TikTok is 1.5 million. Bro, you see?
You do realize that
If I let me look at Elon Miles Trump, because fucking Elon is always in his replies. That would be so fucking funny if like Elon replied about this.
he blocked me. Fuck. You do know that Adrian Dibbon is Elon Musk. I hope you're well aware of that by now.
Yeah, bro, I know. Pay me my fucking money.
Dude, if you really don't think that, you're really stupid.
That's right.
Doxing is not journalism. That was 12 hours ago. He didn't actually do it live tonight. Well, that's good. I didn't miss anything. Yeah, he posted yesterday's space.
This does give me a moment of pause, I will say, for ever thinking about unleashing.
Dude, this one guy has 7.8 million views. Jason Curtis Anderson? Dude, Nora is huge.
You mentioned earlier, bro. But plus,
I thought maybe that was her with that job, but it doesn't look like her. Please take it. Dude, this is unbelievable. Like, dude, she's famous. She's gonna be famous after this. Holy shit, they got photos of her with her titties. Did you see this one?
yeah, bro, you're not. Listen to me, motherfucker.
Oh, it's all on her
Click
Facebook.
the fucking list. Click the fucking link in the fucking chat and look yourself. It all. She's posting it on her own Facebook, bro. It's crazy. Read the comments in the last two posts. She literally says in the second last post, right, where she's wearing that outfit that she got in that fucking video, she said the police in Jersey tried to extort me, right? I believe she got arrested in Jersey and then, like the day after, got fucking this scene arrest. Like she's been up all night. She literally says some shit about like, I haven't barely slept because I felt my life was genuinely in danger. And I wholeheartedly believe Jesus was crucified and resurrected. Bro, she's been like on a fucking session for like a couple days.
But you think she's smoking weed? Because cannabis can make you extremely manic.
At this point, I hope it's weed, but I don't think it is.
Do you think it's
Like, I want to marry
Facebook
Alex
session or something?
in my life. I'm sick of this country. And now I have to pay interest because they want me to use me to make a point. What the fuck? I know for certain Anash Shalash was murdered by them. All this faithfulness and loyalty to Kentucky for what? Question mark. She's just unhinged in her own replies.
I'm begging you to help me. UCLA. Just reveal the emails I sent you earlier. Please fucking help me. Why do you want me to die? Oh my God.
The whole country is rigged by Zionists and these Jews are perverted. I fucking hate everyone. I also threw the Quran out the window. It was a translation that I've had that Kamal X Ahmad also gave me. And I also threw away the clothes I had on because I felt everyone was jealous of me while I was there. I made an effort to be kind to nasty people. I got kicked out of the Marriott even though I worked at Marriott for 2 years and then they ended my livelihood because Zionists control America. I never paid interest. I always paid it completely. What the fuck is shit out? There's a random. This might be unpopular, but
We were born together and grew up together. And over
she deserves what she.
Why does she leave her Facebook like on public? I don't understand.
She's a fucking president, bro. She's in custody.
Damn.
Thank you for your email. This person has not worked in our care KY chapter 5
loophole in our civil rights. Not as a sexual target. I reached out to see if she's still with it. Amazing. And then you got all these fucking Zionists making comments like, "Go back to Palestine. Welcome to Gaza where you belong." What's like, you know, Trump needs to deport you, bitch. You know,
Yeah, no, she's next. She's next to be deported. Most disgusting place I've ever been to. She kind of looks spicy in that photo, but that's because she's all covered up. I just, it's funny. It's like chicks with personality disorders, like they are viewed as like being sexy. And they sometimes go hand in hand, with physical looks. But like, anyways. Diego, that's the fucking mullet. Could you imagine Diego like cheating on his wife with Nora, getting caught, getting a divorce, and it turns out Nora goes viral and
no comment, right?
Imagine, do you think his wife knows that, like, because like he's on the app so much and his wife is always in the background. Like, do you think that his wife even knows about Nora?
Well, what if the plot is that Diego set Nora up?
Yeah, what if Diego's secretly working for Mossad and Nora was a target?
I really do think because Diego. I know, I'm serious. Like, it's starting to, like.
Come on, dude.
Starting to, like, piece together, but, like, they spent a lot of time together.
He did set her up. She's fucking whack. This little hottie just messaged me. This has been fun. This is new.
Wow, I can't believe this happened. Like, you are on a high street.
We are. We're catching all the positive vibrations.
You're sitting on millions of dollars of content. You do realize that, right?
Yeah. Just the problem is it's great content, but the algorithm will not propagate it. The algorithm does not like this content. I can't believe how many accounts have published her. She is all over the place. And it's so funny how she runs into the elevator. Yeah, she was good looking at one point because she did have a big fat ass.
This happened tonight.
Dude, she has exploded. Just go on X and type in Nora. She is
I'm on it right now. I'm gonna go.
Just type in Nora, you won't believe it. The whole country is rigged by Zionists. These Jews are perverted. Holy shit. Dude, this chick fucking has caused so much embarrassment. It's unbelievable. Holy shit. Dude, this is wild. This is awesome.
She has been identified as Nora Shalash, working for.
This is amazing. Dude, this chick's fucked.
You are famous, Nora. Now you can run for office as president. Damn, that's crazy. Nora being this guy's father's man. Wow, that is so sad. Damn, that's so crazy. How is it like? No, you know what? I was talking about this. Like, what happened? Like, she went crazy. That shit.
She thinks that there's like.
Well, here's the thing. Her true intentions came out. Here's my point. Someone's true intentions will come out, right? She crashed. She came out and she's like, "This is how I truly feel." And she's like, she
Dude, what's a minute? Listen to this. Okay, Yusuf Hadawi. This is the true face of terrorist supporters, pro-Palestinian extremists. She's unbelievable. She's everywhere.
Yeah, she's a terrorist. She came out as a terrorist. I mean, that's what she is.
Dude, this is so awesome. She blew up, man. She literally blew up.
You hit a gold mine.
I didn't even know about it. Abby came in here and told me about it.
You hit a fucking gold mine. Like the last month and a half, you've been on a roll. Abby, the snipe, the Nora, but even before that, Bren, Roger, Norma went off. Shout out El Norma. That's the man right there. And like, the thing is, like, there's fuck, man. That shit is so fucking crazy. Damn.
This is, I mean, it's actually good news. She didn't, like, hurt anybody. She's not hurt. It's good news.
But
Oh, so there's a house daughter.
no, that's what you just fucking,
I don't know if you could how that would work, but she had a breakdown in 2019 from what she has mentioned in open rooms. And when she said the type of medications they gave her, they would be antipsychotics.
Well, Danny, how does it make you feel? You're more stable.
Someone said I'm the next Manchurian candidate, so.
Look, another person here wants to be.
it's an OG Manchurian candidate.
I'm taking
You're
that.
right. You got me.
You know, I'm a racist, but just white woman. You don't have anything to talk about.
Oh my god, I think I have found my twin. Do you also work in a call center?
I love your face.
Oh, wow. Great.
Issa, have you seen my PTR, Issa? You like my creation?
No, I'm checking.
Do you like
Doing some good. Well, this is like, it's so funny when you realize the Edmund pointed out, right? She keeps like going for her hair, like trying to tie it up in a ponytail. It's like the guy ripping off his shirt, like let's go. But she's like trying to put her. But I'm not a girl, so
She also she's very disheveled and having spent
Yeah.
it seemed like that she was doing like a touching ritual, to try to calm herself down. But you can't really calm yourself down at a psychotic episode.
Oh my god, you're thinking it worse, Chrissy. Someone
No,
else is all
she's right. Well, she clearly was caught completely off guard. It was.
this is worse than off guard. Like this is.
You got two Yusuf accounts? What the fuck?
Is someone text her? There's a reason why she went ape shit. Something happened. I want to know. Was she?
You mean in the building?
No, only one.
Something was poking her.
I mean, listen,
Oh, it's something poked her the day before.
read Facebook is like
Facebook. Yes. I'll send you some.
Please send it to me.
There's like 250 fucking comments to this one. Like,
I sent it to just
She brought us together.
that moment where
She brought us together.
you are verbally attacking the Jewish man, and she like turns around and bolts to the elevator. Like in that moment, she was like,
She goes to the elevator because the elevator opened and she goes to get in the elevator because she's trying to get somewhere.
yeah.
I don't know what it's about, but I think if you look, pay attention to the other guy who's kind of like acting like some kind of like doorman or security. He's a Muslim, right? So like, is she in that building to try and speak to someone like some?
Yeah.
It's not Diego.
It's no one. Okay.
I know that for certain. Diego's not in that fucking building. It's a fucking office.
Barefoot. She's barefoot and sweatpants and sweatshirt, and she's like.
She's not. I'm pretty sure she's not like doing this off. She looks like she's got sandals on.
Look when she's sitting on her suitcase in the elevator.
Yeah,
She's barefoot. She's barefoot.
No, she's not. She has heels.
She has the heels on. Anyway, so the point is, I think that she's just bumped into someone in the like lobby of a office building with multiple tenants, and decided. Right, she was like trying to sneak. I don't read her goddamn Facebook comments. I'm gonna get a better idea of that.
That's still now.
And we do know that this happened a few days ago. This
Oh,
not happening.
wait, Aya will love it. Aya, come on. I will tell you something. Have you heard what happened? Morning. Do you remember Nora, your nemesis?
Yeah, I had the news yesterday. Someone sent me the link of her with the video attached to it. Oh, wow.
She got arrested for attacking the Jews.
That's not stupid, but yeah. I felt like she had mental issues. Like her behavior is completely nuts. But I always say that as long as the collective level is going to say, but
This is if she threw like a full Bellamy salute and was like starting saying something. You know, like she's going for all the keywords, right? She's like fucking ISIS and Hamas and blah blah blah. And Jesus died on the persecuted. Like she's just.
I love Jesus. How dare you? How dare you?
She's literally just like taking it in real life. She's just throwing keywords out there, right? Like, something works, right? And I'm actually surprised she didn't catch any of this.
exactly. And she was reciting the Arabic alphabet, asking the person to repeat it. I was like, what the?
Is that what she was saying?
Yes, she was reciting the alphabet, like ABCD in Arabic.
What the fuck?
Yeah, exactly.
She looks like quoting some like Islam.
He's really afraid his wife is gonna fight him.
He's not even married.
I don't know. Yeah, he is.
Pussy heard Diego converted to Islam so he can marry two women.
He's in an open marriage.
I mean, I heard it. Pussy said it.
Married.
I
a really big TikTok following or whatever, and she'll capitalize on this. I don't know if she's smart enough to do it. I'm her manager now. You're gonna tell me
Not as far enough, but Diego could manage her.
amazing. Diego wants no part of it.
Yeah, Nikki wanted to say. Yeah.
Tim, you're speaking for Diego now.
Yes. Yeah.
Let's just say I may know more than I'm fucking saying, bro. But you know, you're the one fucking spreading the rumor and fucking gossip.
Who, me?
Have you ever read it?
And Tim, I'm not engaging with you. You're a piece of shit.
Amazing. Obsessed with me.
Nothing obsessed. That's what you I haven't thought about you since the last time I stepped in the gym.
Jeff, would get you know my name.
Lucy, John, love you.
Oh my God, you stalks me.
Yes, I'll dox the fuck out of you.
You heard that?
I'll dox you hard like a little bitch that you are.
Good. See, you don't talk like him. You talk like him.
Be a real fucking like he is.
Yeah.
How does it get along?
Ooh.
Man, in the show.
I mean, maybe. I mean, you know, not a big fan of people like the wisdom of Mein Kampf, but you know, past that. You know.
Always the big man stage.
It's not stage.
The big man is actually the nickname of her criminal uncle. As it's a big man. That's what they know.
It's Uncle I.
I'm a big man in the legal right.
This isn't gonna stick now. Okay, so fun. Okay. Amazing.
It's funny.
They killed my stream. That's it. That's all she wrote. That's all she wrote.
Who's married to that guy? Yeah, she just left bro because he was boring, and then she got mad. That's what she said. Your sandals. And you told me that there was some fucking expensive thing for 2017 or something, and I don't remember where you came
You
from.
said I looked fat. That wasn't my baby.
That wasn't even your baby. What baby was?
That
Okay,
was
so
my
then you.
nephew.
Okay, then you did look. Okay, so then you had no excuse, and you did look fat in that picture, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
You look top heavy. Like not even just fat, but like top heavy. Like your legs were skinny, I think.
And from the arm.
Okay. So Ben Gurion kind of ordered basically a tax. Attack some Arab civilians. Okay, so David Ben Gurion, who was the leader of Yishuv, you know, the Jewish community in Palestine at the time, right? Because it was a mandate, right? Was actually the first prime minister of Israel who instructed the Haganah to avoid harming Arab civilians unless they were actively participating in hostilities. That was quite clear. Okay.
Yeah, and if I tell you today, Ismail Haniyeh, before he was voted, he said to avoid attacking Israeli citizens. Would you take that under consideration that Hamas?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
And if I come to you now and I tell you Hamas protected Israeli citizens, will you be okay with that statement because Ismail Haniyeh said that?
Yeah, yes, there were times probably. I'm not denying that. Absolutely. In fact, I do think it's. Okay, I do think at some time that Hamas probably wanted to work closely with Israel. The problem is that there were hostilities, things went wrong, it didn't quite go according to plan. All of a sudden, we found ourselves back in a deep, dark environment. I mean, in some cases, Some people also not in
with all due respect, we were in a dark deep, how did you describe that? Deep dark
plus.
Why does it have to be dark? What's wrong with dark?
We were in it, no subject. We were in it, but people weren't talking about it because it was the status quo and it was what's normal for people until Israelis were affected. And when Israelis were affected on October 7th, the whole world today knows about the Palestine-Israeli conflict. If you ask yourself the question of why today of all times people are talking about Palestine,
Listen, those that have been victimized, and really horrible.
I used to think that, but now I think a painting paints 1,000 words, but when they paint a trans woman, there's only 2 Jews.
Back to topic here, if I may. Hey, brother, I scanned the article that was posted up here. One thing about that is illegal. Like, why would this person get arrested? I mean,
It seems to me, and I don't know subjects, there's one a few videos in the thread of this. It seems to me, from what I've gathered, is that she went into a place of business and tried to fight them. Is what I've gathered.
Scotty!
you should die because you're actually allowed to say that.
No,
you're not.
Wait, hold on. But she didn't go into a place of business. She went into
No, you're
a
not.
place of business. Well,
Come on, of course you can. It's America.
No, you're literally not.
You're allowed to.
I mean, that's a state issue. That's. Whoa. So again, that's a state issue. That's not an American issue. Push it to the states, Dr. Adams. Libertarian, man. It's a state issue. What are we doing?
So the states have allowed to curtail people's speech, is that right?
actually, second. Actually, this did go it did go viral. Lips of TikTok posted this, and it went viral. If you go on TikTok, you type in her name, you will see the video of it. Watch the video, there's short clips of it, and then get your final. Don't just go back as far. It will go viral.
I'm not gonna do that. I would appreciate you, but the violence, speech, free speech does divorce for arrest and travel license and things like that. Doesn't understand.
No, because I personally believe that as an American, aimed towards the governance of that Constitution pointed towards our rights as American citizens. I don't believe that those things should apply to non-citizens. That's just my opinion. So at the end of the day, if you're going as they like to say, afraid for getting our everyday American goals accomplished towards the end of our American day, to me, you gotta get the fuck out of here. I'm sorry. So I agree with Donald Trump having a conversation about the 14th. The searches and seizures. Listen, we don't have to search these damn illegals as we're deporting them and putting them on the plane and sending them back to where the fuck they belong. Okay, so at the end of population that's dying off right now, and nobody even wants to talk about the American identity as us Americans. All those,
I don't think you're trying to pause.
What do you mean you don't get my joke? What's happening?
But don't you get, bitch? That's it. She does look like in Canada, and
Yo, Harry, I didn't mean to insult you here. Like my whole thing is just like, listen, I just want my country back. Okay, I want my country back towards the people who actually built
is that as conservative Republicans, the Constitution protects us as citizens. We always are saying free speech and cancel culture of Constitution. That's the thing that we stand on. So I think stop saying you guys believe in this more than anything as conservatives. People can say whatever they want to. We should always stand by that. Speech or love speech, okay? People the way they feel. However, the problem with this is that she looks like she went into someone's place of business and then threatened their life, telling them that she was going to get them killed. That's where I think there's a problem.
And at the end of the day, the dusty bitch should have been lifted out of here. At the end of the day, the dusty bitch should have been lifted out of here. I can't believe it. Adams, I do like Adams. I think he's very funny. He's crazy and funny.
This was wild. So that was very awful. The whole thing.
My job is to report on the organizing. It's not my job to organize the boycott. But let me add this though too, which I think is important in some instances. We have to decide that collectively disrespect to us means not even a boycott. It just means it's over, right? So, and that's the thing that is troubling about that is I'll say I'll use Meta as an example. So Meta's into DEI, these companies that have ended DEI, right? Let's say another serious situation happens with George Floyd, like a George Floyd murder, or there's a Democratic president in 4 years. And then all they're gonna do is say, oh, DEI is back. And my point is that when they have these disingenuous stances just to fit their profits, right? And to fit exactly what this situation. Like for me, I didn't make this room. Roland made this room, and I'm glad that he made the room because I'm trying to understand there's a sea of black people in this room right now, and I'm trying to understand collectively all of you give this app value. I said this before. I said the matter of fact, I was having this conversation the other day. I was like, let's say Clubhouse right now is valued at $1 billion, right? And then there's 10 million people on the app. That means every person on this app has the dollar value of 1,000 books, right? So 5 years. Sovereign Republic. I like hope. What they common law jurisdiction and common law courts. Supreme law of the land.
This guy's crazy.
Yeah. Are you Louisiana?
Capping credit card debt interest rates at 10%. So hopefully that will go through, given the fact of it's a bipartisan agreement.
Isn't Necro the most exciting guy you've ever heard listen to, Scott? He's so exhilarating. I don't think Necro could get laid if he was alive for 1 million years with that voice.
Are they coming up with the new
Imagine Necro having sex, Scott.
money system?
Is it okay if I slip?
I heard that the Federal Reserve's gonna crash.
Don't be gay.
Baptize the case.
Has been, well, what is the infrastructure? Where is it where we can go? So where can we go if there's no
Fan base, of course.
In situations like this, we can go there. So when Target acts up or Walmart acts up, there is
Acting up.
There is
You acting up.
place to go to, right? So there is no other place to go to.
it's funny, this app have hired a man that murdered an innocent black man on the subway.
Oh. He attacked him on the subway and killed him.
That's the corner that I'm trying to turn. Where we go.
Anything using Daniel Penny to try to get more users for fan base. It's brilliant. It's marketing strategy genius. It's just Isaac Hayes know how to ruin his app because he knows how to make it even worse. He'll never get people there. Welcome back, Sasha. We listen in to Isaac Hayes and Roland, scam artists.
How to do this. A council architecture major. So you're just really saying.
Welcome back to the show. It's time to delete Clubhouse for black people all around the planet. Come on now.
Who was going to say something?
Amen.
Okay, cool. I think we have a couple of things right here. When you attach this situation, and first, shout out to you, Lord, for putting this information out there. You, Brother Isaac. This is great information, and it's a travesty, and it shows global white supremacy, and it's best known what it does. But what I think this is a problem where when we attack it with the DEI or affirmative action piece, I think that's where a lot of us look at it kind of strange, because a lot of us, especially me, myself, let me talk for myself, I'm not a DEI or affirmative action person. I don't think it works now for us in 2024. It definitely not in 2025. I think it's a free ride for all the other groups. And I think if we So for me, I'm not with DEI affirmative action. So any of that affirmative action DEI stuff, I'm okay with. I don't think any of us on the stage, some of these great people I know that want DEI hires, and I think the DEI numbers are so small. What are the benefits for us to push that agenda to help all the other groups? And all those other groups, they win off our wins or losses. They win. So that's another piece. Now the real piece is what Isaac said is that they did what they just did, right in our faces. And how can we organize as a group to punish them like they would always punish us if the tables are turned? Punisher. The Punisher. He's the Punisher. How do we fight back against these racist white people with more powerful racism? It's a black group. Everyone needs to get off this app, whatever. I'm with Brother Isaac. It's the best. I think, just give them information. I think we got to educate, show people what's really going on first. What is going on? You mean Danny killed a guy who was trying to kill him on a train? Oh, fuck. What DEI is. What is it, Roland? DEI is the child of the Global Chief Diversity Officer, which was significant in the 90s and the 2000s. Okay? The Chief Global Diversity Officer was the child of the Vice President for Community Affairs, which was Jane Briscoe in the house. Catching con alert. We catching the con, JB. Isaac Hayes is a racist piece of shit scam artist. 19, actually, LBJ. And I heard you said Roger Mayhem was dead. We'll go to RogerMayhem.com to find out the truth. 69 on the Fletcher. 1969. So what then happens? And so you have from 68, King assassinated, 69, 70, 71, and all of a sudden you have Title IX, which is passed in 72.
go.
Motherfucking white people.
PE programs are like women benefit nobody else. But it's also factually true that what you also had, you had significant.
I don't understand. Are these people Americans?
That was built up through MWP programs. You had Hatcher in Gary, Indiana. You had Stokes.
Gary, Indiana.
You understand?
Exactly how
Year before man actually came in, black people got raped, and then people ranked zero.
Yeah, when people are not using fan base. Why is everybody on Clubhouse? Why are we on Clubhouse talking about why nobody using fan base?
Not a half a percent. Not a half a percent. Not zero. 0.012. So, as a result of the programs in the 70s, I began to see the expansion of black-owned businesses. Reagan gets elected in 1981. Then you have the Supreme Court decision, the lawsuit. I believe it was the Croson case. But the bottom line is, it was City of Richmond versus J.A. Croson. 63 decision in the Supreme Court. So all of a sudden, we begin to see the pullback of the programs. Then what you did saw were companies, to your point, you're correct. They begin to expand. Well, now it's not just African American, and it's not just white women. So now it's going to be Hispanics, it's going to be Asian Americans. This then became, then it was like disabled, then LGBTQ. So then it became, because all of a sudden it just began to grow, far away from what his original intent was. Now, here is why the mistake that we make when we say, because I've been highly critical of DEI programs, because I've said, if you did not have a CEO who makes it a priority, then it's bullshit. You just got a person with a job and an assistant to waste of time. But this is the mistake that we make. Inside of also DEI initiatives, about adding the products of black-owned companies on its shelves. Target also announced that by 2025, they were going to spend $2 billion annually with black-owned businesses. Why is that important? Because that's not just products on the shelves. That's black-owned media and advertising. That's professional services, outside law firms, outside accounting firms. That's black-owned caterers, black transportation company. And so the danger for us in just saying what the hell with DEI is this is the danger. The danger is that you can't ignore the loss of the contracts. So why is it important on the federal level? Last year on the Biden-Harris, black people got a record $10 billion in federal contracts. Mind you, it wasn't even 2%. Federal government spent more than $600 billion in contracts last year, but it was the highest we've ever received. Why did that happen? Because Biden-Harris administration, it was called unbundling, meaning if you had a contract that was $500 million, they would actually break that. This is what Mayor Jackson did. This was a genius. They would break that into $100 million contracts to allow for a smaller company to be able to bid on it. Okay, Republicans typically undo contracts, only the big people can get them, and so Democrats typically unbundle. The only Republican president who unbundled contracts was George W. Bush, because that's what he did in Texas, those Texas program. So what we have to be concerned about is that when these companies start saying in the DEI programs, what's going to happen to your supply diversity program? So when Meta announced their deal, they completely cut their supply diversity program, and the other people as well. So here's the fear. This is what
concur. But here's my question: if you're infrastructure, if you're currently, let's just use a federal level. Just what you talked about, because the reality is here: white women get of the MWBE contract on the federal level, that total number. White women get 78% of that. Last year. So here's my question: would you prefer that black people get 10 billion, which was actually a record, 10 billion, or if they cut DEI, that black number drops to 5 billion? I'm gonna throw one more caveat in this, like to mess you up. The Trump folks last time stopped compiling racial data. They're gonna do it again now. So we will not know. Assuming, let's just say if Democrats got control, assuming Democrats win in 2028, we will not know for 4 years what the actual decline is because they won't keep the data. So the question is, if I got 10 billion last year, which I'm not happy about, would I prefer to do 10 billion last year, or would I prefer to be silent and watch?
I don't care what the billion is, because what is the amount of money that the other groups are getting? Okay, so I would rather, like I said before, cut everything, because those other groups of people are getting, how much money are they getting on the idea in the backs of us?
Okay, so you're saying that you would rather lose billions?
Yes, I would. I just said that because they're going to lose even more. They are riding the coattails, the blood, sweat, and tears that if we put in, we already know our history, so I'm not even going to speak on it. So I want everyone to get up every morning and put in the work like we do, with no disregard of everything. We're the only do it and continue to
I think you're listening to this.
No, I'm not listening. I think you're missing a big point, bro. Come on, bro. Okay. You keep just land, bro. Go ahead. Let me live. I don't care. I would let me live. I don't care about when we get that small percentage, because the majority of us are not getting anything out of those federal contracts. So what I'm saying, the bigger piece is how much money are the other groups getting for jumping on the coattails of something that was supposed to be for us? Okay, that's all you gotta do, bro. All you gotta do. I'm gonna give you the answer. All you gotta do is very simple. You just Google, you go to YouTube and type in Roland Martin and Ron Busby. Ron Busby is the CEO of the U.S. Black Chambers, Inc. We had a conversation a week ago. He detailed everything. So I'm just telling you, that's where you can go. I literally asked him that question, and he detailed the percentage that blacks got, Hispanics got, Asians got, and what white women got. That's strange. Look, what's up with it, man? Roland, I just got to shout out to you, man. I'm 30-year member of the Song of Praise. Oh my God, man. So, all right, ring this right. You know what it is. You know what it is. But I guess my question is, I get why certain black men have felt a way, you feel me, in regards to whether it's the Democratic Party or just politics in general. From your perspective, how did the disinformation happen so rapidly and fast to where it's like, what they issue up, $10 billion is not a small number. And
It's a big number, dog. I ain't gonna lie, man. $10 million is a lot.
without any, like I don't even want to get into that because like I'm some kind of democratic apologist. I just don't understand how this logic is swept around and you coming from someone from a real journalism perspective. How much of it do you think like the propaganda wave on social media got to do with it? And how much of it is just people not reading the information that's actually out there?
Well, I think that the huge issue that we have is we have some folk who are also very lazy. So to me, when folk, like I'll have people hit me, why don't you cover this? We can cover it.
We covered it all, and we getting fucked.
You gotta go get yourself.
Get it yourself, motherfucker.
Do all the work for you.
Fuck you.
Here's the second thing that we have to understand.
What?
And I told Isaac this, because we had a conversation, he asked me, man, where's black media right now fan base? Here's what we need to understand. What? Tell us. What role? Black media is almost extinct.
No.
Ebony met the three most powerful magazines.
Magazines, motherfucking no one reads magazines no more, Roman.
In the early 2000s.
Motherfucker living in a time capsule.
Shit. In essence.
Jet lessons.
Those three basically don't cover news anymore.
Damn.
Politically stupid. I'm starting to believe these people sometimes when they come up with these racist ideologies, like we have low IQ. I'm starting to believe that shit.
You right.
Nobody's there.
Because that pertains to you embracing the implication that there is a logically possible world in which all people are
Logically possible, I agree. Yeah, logically possible. Okay.
But that also just means that that's a possible world that God could have chosen, and He chose not to.
Yeah, I don't think
Because the possible worlds that are given to God from which He can select are ultimately predicated on the choices of the creatures within those worlds.
Back to motherfucking racism.
Is R&B radio stations.
R&B.
Okay.
What are you even talking about anymore, bro?
So, if you could, if out there, say this here, when Tom Jordan
Damn.
things are went through
Oh shit, it's lying, dog.
like, you don't use it when it's
You got this.
It was quite widespread, probably disproportionate.
I was talking to this guy. Get this fucker out, man.
I'm not supposed to. That is not nice. You guys rationalizing endless wars, not making it any good. Working on peace, you're just another fucking.
Amir, brother, for the sake of all children, never want to see you of this Mike Frater person is somebody you should back up, Ian and whoever else. You're co-signing this maniac. He also any of these pro-Zioms here, I'd be very, very careful as to who I co-sign. FYI. Thank you, Serena, for sharing that.
Are they trying to get a mortgage?
Those guys are crazy. Seriously, they're just fucking crazy. And psychotic. Psychotic, just psychotic crazy.
You guys should have to see
These guys has his fucking non-stop to he's high on some fucking drugs, that's for sure.
No, he's not.
And he's just carrying the same shit over and over and over and over. Every time I come to this room, I keep hearing his shit. And it's not like he has anything of substance to say. I mean, anything.
He said to us yesterday, you guys are boring because you guys don't do drugs. You guys are boring. It's just sit for a random guy on a rooftop.
So you guys are
Holy shit, this faggot's back? I thought he was dead from the war.
advocating for a country that they do not speak even, they don't speak Hebrew because I speak Hebrew and they don't, like, the irony, a Palestinian understand the
What do you want, Alex? Who are you?
Nobody crack their head ass bitches do not even speak the language. And the third thing is, Ian and Mike and Normal, you keep on saying we're winning and we're bombing, we will do and we will do. Just let me remind you, the Roman Empire was one of the most powerful empires on earth, and what happened to it? It fell, bitch. The Ottoman Empire, it fell too. Israel is eventually falling, and once it falls, I promise you, I'll come dancing there, toes and down, like,
Hey, Mike Powell, let me ask you this one. While those nations were falling that you just mentioned, where were your people?
please enlighten me. Jared Kushner, Mark Zuckerberg, who are these people? Microphones, where are the Zionists going to go? Search for another empire to go. That's their law.
Mike, and where will you
That's
go?
what they do.
Mike, where will you go?
In Palestine, that's what
Okay.
they're doing.
Alhamdulillah.
Allahu Akbar!
Mike brought up I think it's
Allahu
very
Akbar!
to discuss in honesty with each other. But I kind of just don't want him to be here when we discuss it. So I don't know if Amr is down to like remove him from the room or not. But he does bring up
Stupid bitch,
things that he
Sella.
wants us to discuss amongst each other.
Which is,
I don't. Well, I guess. Well, let's collectively decide if we want to continue the conversation after I say. This land to the Native Americans. If we were really going to do what it's
Oh,
right.
she's right.
I did back.
That's not. That's not like I wish it was, but it's just not a reality. Like it's just not, right? And so.
So what are you saying?
Um.
So are you new to
murdering your neighbors?
No.
Are the Palestinians murdering their neighbors?
No.
Are you claiming that God gave you that microscope from your
Well,
house?
that's where I'm getting to. So, like, a lot of people
Are you
think
evil?
I hope not.
Are you just a normal human being, or are you?
Hi, everybody. I decided to take it upon myself to call the New York Society of Psychiatric Services, and I found out where Nura Bandura. Yo, what's up? Did you see Nora Bandura's video?
No.
You didn't see Nora's viral video? She's on Libs of TikTok. You're shitting me, right? You haven't seen the video? IG? Did I add you back? I mean, I don't even. What the fuck? I've added you a bunch of times. You're on a private account.
Which one, on Instagram or?
IG, yeah.
I don't know which one you're on, man. Like, I don't fucking. Which is like your private account. And I'd be like, hey, what's up?
You can message me on John Kitover.
Is that the one you can respond on quickly or no?
I don't check it that often, but it's my actual.
You know what I'm talking about right now. Kitover. Where the fuck are you? Oh, John Kitover.
I can't believe you didn't see Nora Bandura's video yet. I'm so excited that I get to be the first person to share it with you.
Please do.
You're gonna laugh your ass off when you see this. What was it? Let's just search for Nora. Nora Bandura!
Did you send it in?
I'm trying to find it. Yeah, I found it. Damn.
Where did you post it? You posted it.
I can't find it yet. Hold on. Oh yeah, I found it. This is the full thing. It's so funny because she's such a catfish. It's so awesome that she fucking. It's funny she would never post like an updated. Dude, this is like the funniest photo ever. It's just beyond funny. Poor girl, so mental. Poor girl, poor ugly old woman. She's like updating her top. You're gonna laugh your ass off. Do you even know this chick from this app? She always hangs out with Diego.
I don't know. Like, where are you posting it? Oh, okay.
It's in the chat. It's in the chat. Alan Marcos, but it's on multiple accounts. She's on multiple accounts.
Yael knows her.
Yeah. Al was like saying she has a schizophrenic. She's schizophrenic.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny that Al is diagnosing people schizophrenic. Yeah, and Diego, her online lover here, flew her ass out of New York. Otherwise, she wouldn't have been in fucking New York.
Wait a moment. You're telling me her is all relevant to recent discovery of like what's ever happened on this app? Like,
I don't know. I don't know if it was a cascade or it was just like one place, wrong time, and she lost her shit. She thought she could get away with talking shit in the real world. Then there's repercussions, like somebody pulls out a cell phone, films your ass being a fucking loser. That's what happens to losers. They get filmed.
so if she is this vulgar online, because I've seen her online, I think.
Yeah, I lost my shit and lost my account because, what is that girl's name from Amsterdam that died? The little girl. Oh, you hit that? Did you see the video?
Yeah, she got that ass though.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. That's why I said Diego probably fucked her and then tossed her out of the condo and didn't let her stay. And he's like, bitch, you gotta get a fucking hotel. Well, don't fuck crazy. Like, one time I had this bitch on my boat and she would not leave. I was like, all right, date's over. We're leaving. And she's like, I'm not leaving. And I'm like, you gotta go. Like, I'm gonna close the boat up. Like, this date is over. Like, she's like, I'm not fucking leaving until you pay me. I'm like, what? So I grabbed her iPhone. I walked off my boat and I walked past the security gates and she followed me naturally because I had her cell phone. And then I put her cell phone down on a park bench and I walked away whistling. I was like laughing my ass off. Crazy person on your boat. They go crazy.
Yeah, just lived in Miami for a while and fucking, or just anywhere in South Florida and doing awesome shit all day. It's so dumb.
Yeah, this shit was pretty spicy, and it's amazing how like super sexy women, have these like you could call it character flaw, personality flaw, or just like it was very strange. She went from being like a totally like nice, exciting person to meet to being like insane. She was like on the phone talking to some leasing agent and some apartment complex she was trying to move in, and she was just like giving them the runaround and this and that. And then, anyways, it was a very strange date. I was disappointed because I thought, maybe she'd be normal. What are you doing tonight?
Literally.
Well, I kind of want to go out tonight, but it's getting really late, and but I haven't had any food. Maybe I should just order a pizza.
You're always ordering pizza.
I know, who doesn't like pizza? Bread, sauce, cheese, like it's food.
That was my pickup line in college. It's like, you want to get pizza and Coke? And they'd be like, I'm like, wait,
Did it work?
It's a good time, actually. It was funny. I mean, look, I was like, when I was 20, 21, you're only trying to drink slightly were like a quarter or less. And like $25 like pitcher nights, or it was like 25-cent pitcher nights.
What's your most miraculous fuck where you just like said something and it just proceeded to snowball into we're going back to my place?
Well, when I was drive away, I literally just stood there, and one of my friends in the frat literally was like making out with some chick, and then this girl just looked at me, and I looked at her,
interesting. You do kind of fuck up attraction by communicating regular bullshit. Like it takes the mystery out of who you are. Just saying stupid shit like, "Hello, how are you? How was your weekend? How was your weekend?"
When you are in that world, especially like in the fraternal world, the Greek world, right? In college, when you're at a big university, there's this sick that like you don't have to be vetted because you're already part amongst a group of people, and being part of these groups of people, you are vetted in a way. So there's this like unique thing that happens where people just naturally like validate your actions, no matter whatever happens, right? Like it's just like, you're there and you're partying and you're drinking and you're getting fucked up and everybody's there just to have a good time. And like it's kind of like an animal, like people just like hook up and that's it. Like it's not like it was a big deal. You're there and they're all there for the same reason, to have a good time. And you talk about stories, you say something goofy, make a girl laugh, but it's just something like I have friends that literally just pointed at a girl. It's like you have white for
Legacy what?
Black people or another frat. They were all like joking and what this black girl to watch.
You ever grab a girl by the pussy? So you're admitting to physically assaulting someone and they didn't say stop. They said, oh. I was at a nightclub once and my friend's brother comes up to this girl that I'm dancing with and he sandwiches her and he proceeds to take his hand, stick it down her pants and finger her. And I'm like, and she was like literally jumping like, what the fuck? And she like took off. And I was like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Jesus. And I didn't even think about it like, oh my God, I have to leave. Like there's going to be repercussions from this. And there were no repercussions from this. I actually just went back to like dancing. Didn't even give a fuck. I was like, dude, you can't just fucking grab a girl by the pussy. I think he shoved his fingers in my face afterwards. Jeez, yeah, disgusting. Oh, what an exhausting day of doing nothing.
Fucking clownhouse.
Yeah, I got a better idea. Don't order that fucking pizza. Go to sleep hungry. Wake up hungry. Comfortable being hungry. Go to the gym. Do fucking minimum 30 minutes of cardio so you sweat. Lift some fucking weights. Then go eat a nice hamburger.
Yeah, I agree. I think I was just talking out loud when I said the pizza. I don't think I was actually going to get the pizza because I had the pizza earlier this week and it took me 2 days to recover.
Yeah, don't be lazy.
I'm not. I actually just got back from the gym, so I'm feeling good. Maybe I should just shake my head and go out. Mike, you still have to get hair. You?
we are. I mean, I have no connection to the land or anything. The most important connection is I'm a God. That's all that matters. I hate those churches great and yell, which actually are not like that.
Don't you remember when they...
Do you know this faggot? This Palestinian guy who's a real thing with him? Mike, I think his name is.
I was yesterday and I enjoyed it now. I actually used to never enjoy being rude to people. But how can anybody be respectful to people like me and Mike Finger and
Fucking hates Mike Finger.
crap? And they're so
This is the 5150. This is technically still the hot Nora prior to psychotic episodes.
Demonic, heartless thing.
That's Ace. This is Amir's house. Her name is Ace.
It is hard. So like some of us become desensitized.
Ace Molly. Her Instagram is Ace KMX.
I hope like some there listening.
Chris, honestly, don't feel bad when they say we'll kill their children. I mean, I'm one of 7, and my friends are like one of 8 and one of 9, and we keep like Arabs, we keep on getting more children. It's not really hard to anymore. Them, because half of them are gay. They're coming into each other's buttholes. So please let them let them say whatever the fuck they want. Like they're nobody. And Norma, how many guys did you suck today? Oh, and by the way, I have in the future too, she was not only like you, and no, remember me in Norma. Remember? Listen, you about you. Remember me. I have receipts, bitch. Pedophiles on camera.
Wait up, I think that's the quote of the night. I got receipts, bitch. So cute. She's so cute. Not so much. She's such a cutie pie.
The inner girl in the chat, she's being blasphemous. Nobody.
Fucking no, man.
Sometimes I hear very disturbing stuff. I was in the other room and obviously the actual number of the casualties has been increased since the people returned back to the north of Gaza. Hoorah! Thousands of more children and women were actually hoorah! And they didn't have a chance to get the bodies out. And now the actual official numbers are having truly. One of these people actually, I don't want to call him the elderly guy in the audience. I don't want to give him the chance. So the guy was in the other room. He had this among the other his cronies, and he was actually it's a good news because he's actually saying bullet cost. It says Israel bullet cost, and that's exactly word by word what he said. I'm not paraphrasing. That's what he said. You know, that's how crazy you can be, that you can be celebrating death of children, and he says is that saving Israel is bullet cost. Word by word, that's what he said. Can you believe it? This is a problem that we have.
This is a question. Can you guys celebrate the death of children?
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about that. It's a shit, which is in the
Are those your children or grandchildren in your PTR?
Those are my children.
Okay, they're beautiful kids, mashallah. You just heard Mike on stage say, I'm gonna kill your children. And not only did you not say anything, you actually supported him. So you about children. You had a chance to demonstrate your humanity, you did the opposite, and you defended a man who said, I will kill your children. You have your children in your PTR? How dare you? Stay on your
His name is Mike, and Mike Powell is his name. Mike Powell.
Absolutely.
Why do you think nobody can take you seriously? Here you are, you have an opportunity to say, oh, it was wrong to kill those Jewish children.
You're not returning it on me.
No.
Have you ever heard when someone killed a
Seriously.
You defended Mike when you said, I'm going to kill your children.
You're absolutely.
You are an abomination.
Believe you.
And it's a shame that you are in charge of any children.
You are
Not protect those children.
And the simple fact that you cannot condemn a suicide bomb killing innocent children. And here you going on this other tangent. Why do you think you're
Suicide bombing. I'm talking about what you did 5 minutes ago. I didn't do suicide bombing. You didn't do suicide bombing. But what you did is you requested a gun and said, I want to kill children. I'm talking about your sin that we witnessed in this.
Yeah, can you condemn for all the senseless death of
Can you get in this room, Kevin, or are you blocked?
hands of God? Yeah, condemn.
It's called 581 million U.S. tank sluggers going to Israel Tel Aviv University Amir's house.
I'm not personally think about it. You have children.
If you go to that room and politely, request that you speak up for Israel. And check out this chick Ace's Instagram. She's fucking hot. Ace KMX.
This is going to make you concede. I don't think you saying yes to this is going to make you like a loser in this conversation. It's really not. It's actually going to show me something that I'm looking to have. Do you feel when you've seen images of these Palestinian children who are missing limbs? You don't even know that. Amputees percentage are children that are all located in the country worldwide in Palestine.
If you're asking me if I have empathy for those poor children that have suffered, no question about it. Absolutely no question about it. I have sympathy and empathy for any poor soul that has suffered. Yes. Yes. Well, he's a human. Give him candy.
I'm gonna cry.
No, it's really amazing. He's alive.
We cannot even believe you were at the scene. minutes ago, he defended someone who said, I want to kill all Palestinian children. And then 5 minutes later, he's telling me, yes, I feel bad when I see Palestinian children who are injured. What a two-faced snake. Dr. Adams.
He's good. He's
Can decide on their own how they want to move. The owner of an app, of a real estate firm, of a law firm, of a catering firm, or a media company can decide on their own how they want to move. Do they want to endorse or not? You the one who brought up Michael Jordan, Republicans buy shoes. You brought it up.
All at once because like there's institutional knowledge and that it's so important. Like people that have worked there for 20 years, or even 10 years, right?
Like I said, they could pay the blood of their children for their insolence. Even this case is pretty sick.
Listen, in Islam, what do you have? Jinn? Like, you have to be propelled by some evil spiritual force to be able to stay online.
There's a demon in this man's tongue.
Satan can delude people, can whisper to them, can
Listen, you have to have some kind of evil force. Mike has been here for hours, saying the same thing over and lying over and over. Here's the thing: when you are for 5 minutes or an hour, but for hours upon hours lurking in the chat, just sitting there, talking about murder, talking about killing children, you have to be propelled by an evil force. You genuinely.
Stella's projecting. She is possessed by a demon.
But I believe that through you. I wouldn't believe it's true until I see people like y'all.
You support terrorists and murderers.
And it's not just
fucking
my
projecting,
It
bitch.
supports that. It is apparent. Are we surprised now? Amir shows us every day about them raping cats and throwing cats off of buildings and
They
stabbing
rape cats and throw them off
Their children are absolutely out of their minds. Why? Because people like this are raising them. These
That shit crazy, bro.
Radio. Look, man. I'm gonna just say this, King Solomon. As a pro-Trump guy, man, I'm pretty sure you're pro-Trump, obviously. I've been saying fuck Trump and fuck Harris, this whole ordeal.
As long as you don't use yours.
No, I ain't voting for none of these motherfuckers, but I'm gonna just say this though, but I knew when Trump got in office, there's gonna be some fucking issues that people are gonna have to deal with, and it seems like a lot of people that are pro-Trump, they're not willing to deal with with some of the things that he's doing right now, right? And it's not looking good, and I told y'all. But Elon Musk,
What you're talking about. We like everything he's doing. Talking about it.
I'm the only one that do.
We also immigrating a bunch of child fucking pedos that are fucking undocumented. First of all, y'all get on
office, which, look, I get it. I understand all that other goofy ass shit, but
No, you don't understand shit. You just
let me talk.
You say you don't, but I'm not. I'm not. You said you believe in gematria, but you don't believe in zodiac. Listen, we don't want to hear nothing about you being Donald Trump. This nigga's doing what's necessary to make us some money. Just like you use gematria to make you some money on bets, he's using deals. You're mad because he's auditing the government and whatever jobs y'all got might be cut, nigga. You're mad because you might have to go pick the strawberries next week. Go pick a strawberry next week. Go pick a strawberry. If it's scripted, then let it go.
You know what to see me out, Jay.
Then let it go. I am.
Yeah, so Jay.
If it's scripted, let it go. And I'm about to end the room because I'm very sick of y'all. Good night.
Trump Tower, and then I upgraded my room. I am in a very, very lovely penthouse suite now.
That's awesome. I'm sure it's amazing.
It is worth the money. Like, you go to Vegas, at least splurge one.
You keep taking shots at me, and okay, like I said, someone said my name in the chat. You say I'm attempting to, big crybaby bitch. Okay, so someone will say in the chat, oh my god, yes, you're the crybaby bitch. That's you. I've always had control of my emotions. That is who I am as a person. Anyway, so someone will say in the chat, oh my god, Tally, or ooh, we on the Taliban right now. And you'll go, yeah, she do be like that. She act like it's her room. And I'm like, how many people is this nigga pretending to talk about?
No. What I do say is that you're the lawmaker, right? You are the enforcer, correct? And you do because y'all want to be involved. Fuck it, everybody get done. Wait. Before you jump in, is it not true that Tally helps establish order in Chillism and that she helps enforce and create new rules?
Tyranny. True. That's a fact, bro. She is an enforcer.
That's a fact. I said that to say this. That's probably been the only thing I've been saying about you lately. Other than that, I haven't been saying anything about you. I've been speaking on other bitches in the chat, and you thought it was you because you think that you're the only bitch that I speak about. No.
Mental health breakdown. She's been arrested. Diego lured her into a trap. Oh, just another great day. You know, seeing people have mental health episodes on the app, off the app, in the real world now. I mean, thank God. This is just so exciting. Oh, her reign of terror has come to an end. And the greatest thing is that she's an ugly bitch. She's a 2 out of 10, and she's been posting photos when she was 23, like all catfishes. Hooray!
I feel bad because you know what? When somebody showed me the thing, I said, no, that's not her. It doesn't look like her. It doesn't even sound like her. But holy shit, she's had a mental breakdown there.
Yeah, anybody on this app can sound really cute and bootsy-dootsy when they talk real slow, but in the real world, when you have a bipolar psychotic episode,
First of all, she looks homeless the way that she was running around.
I do like how she ran into the elevator very quickly.
She was following that man, or what? I don't get it.
But she decided to just sit on the floor and kick her feet. She's so fucking retarded. It's unbelievable.
I didn't see that much of a video, but...
You didn't see it? It's a 4-minute video of her having a shitstorm.
No, I didn't see that much. I saw 20 seconds.
Oh, let me get you the full video.
Please.
Oh, yeah. And Abby alerted me to this. I was like...
Oh, great. Abby, no. We're all gonna have a field day.
Abby was so happy. Oh, Abby was so happy. Let me see if I can find this. Abby was right. She was right all along that, she actually is a catfish. I was like, she sounds like she's 26. Nope.
I guess. How she pretends that she is.
Oh, Jabelli's here. Look who's here. Another one. Hey, Jabelli, maybe you should go to New York and have a mental health breakdown and start screaming at people in the lobby. Instead of coming out here and saying your stupid shit, you fucking low IQ little rat, fucking moron.
New York, what the hell we doing here?
Jewish man. She thinks he has anything to do with it. What's the purpose? What's the purpose of this? What's the purpose of this? Why are you accosting this man? Is it because you just can't anti-Semite?
What did she say in the video?
Shut up and listen.
You wrong this woman in any way?
I don't know, fuck your mother, huh?
Yeah, but you know what? A fucking motherfucking loser piece of shit you are.
Here's my eye. Here's my marker.
Her hair looks terrible.
Nora, you're a very sophisticated young lady. I'm glad you love Jews so much.
Oh, Jesus. And you all dishonor the Virgin Mary and call her a whore. You call her a whore, you bitch. You call her a whore, you bitch.
I don't like you in that way.
You call me, are you pausing it and retweeting it?
No,
Listen,
Unfortunately, Nora needs more help than just fucking mental health. You can sit in a psychiatric ward, you can go to a psychologist, you can do a lot of things, but that's not going to fix this dumb bitch's brain. Jabelli, he's a total fucking loser moron.
why are you making fun of somebody who is not stable?
Because for I don't know, a year maybe, I've had to listen to her stupid Jew hate, anti-Semitic bullshit on this app like you fucking... She came out and said she's a terrorist. In the video, she says she's a terrorist. Yes, she does. She says she's supporting jihad and ISIS.
You don't think the Jews are strong, Nora? Real fake? Yeah, okay, Nora. You
That's my wife.
This is insane.
I'm not leaving.
This is what you
Because
say
you're exactly like her.
in a place like this. It's my office door.
No, but let's be honest, it was like, that she had to come up with something beginning.
She's wild.
Feed off.
I didn't know that she had any problems with that.
Let's be honest, you got fucking mental health problems too, you fucking low IQ piece of shit. Hey, Marshall. Wow, Marshall's actually looking pretty good on this app compared to Jabali, compared to Nora. Marshall seems to be a level-headed, somewhat intelligent human being who doesn't live with hate in his heart. Unlike you, Jabali. He's down in the audience. He's a West Texas boy from a Rio Grande, knocking on doors and getting ballot signed for the Republican Party. Even though he doesn't even support Donald Trump, he's still not that bad of a human being compared to someone like yourself, Jabali. Are you even capable of growing a beard? Because that stubble on your lower chin and your little faggoty French mustache, I mean, do you even get laid with that face?
Anyways, you post the picture.
You sound as unhinged as morning.
Really? Good. Then I hope you get unhinged. Because you're unhinged too and your stupid voice. Moron.
Claims.
Let's hear your real voice, you fucking loser. Why do you use that fake voice on this app?
I have the voice changer that gives me American. Anyway, it's not just. Was not going to be located.
Kitover, Ventura, I love you, Diego. I love you, Diego. Oh, Diego, I love you.
Everybody knew Nora had mental health illness.
Really? Everybody knew it?
My friend lived in Oakland, and even finally started asking her about what type of medication she was using.
Is anti-Semitic Jew hate a mental health disorder, or is it a lack of education and intelligence and stupidity? Which one is it?
It's shouting like a 5-year-old girl and recording every rumor.
That's right. I like recording retards act like retards so I can play it.
Even on a good day when she wasn't having some kind of like breakdown, she was always anti-Semitic.
Most of them.
So it's unfair to say that just because she's having like this episode or whatever that we're using it to our advantage.
Nobody's using anything to our advantage. The thing is, most Jews on this side are also Christian, Islamophobic.
Really? Are they really? Really?
I think there is another question which is really pertinent to this situation. I know Nora
a good person. I don't think that it's fair to judge her off of the worst moments. That if anybody had this episode and it go viral, none of us would look good. So you were fucking cruel to her, though, Cynic. I will tell you that. You were very unkind. But Diego, is she okay? Have you talked to her?
I don't know. I mean, I think I know as much as you guys.
Okay, I was gonna text her, but I don't know what's happening.
It says on Telegram that she hasn't been on in more than 24 hours.
You have her phone number, though, right?
I have her Telegram. I guess I don't know if I have her phone.
Okay, so then maybe I'll just call her and see if she's okay. I don't know.
What is this? What is this?
I got you up to say it's next
You literally had everything in front of her. This isn't my room, actually.
I'm telling you, you and your fucking Zionist fucking friends make it this rule because they have like the chance to say, oh, you see what they are like, crazy, the crazy people.
Charlie, they're not talking about Muslims, they're talking about this particular one.
Everyone knew this woman is crazy. If you wanted to make fun of her, go ahead. It's not about you, goddamn.
Well, then don't say
Don't
say I figured it out when I never had.
Do not understand the plural use of you. Like, dude, my parents are the ones.
I understand the world doesn't revolve around me, but when you bring me up, it kind of does involve me.
You, as in multiple people, you in general.
Then you should have fucking clarified because you means you,
I
motherfucker.
just asked you right now, why am I giving you a grammar lesson?
Got this from Melanie, and I changed the title. I took the link down. So
No one's putting this on anyone.
it's probably something I made the room about her.
When did they say that, you fucking lying bitch?
You and your Zionist friends made a room making fun of her.
Keep a fucking civil tongue in your head, not call her a bitch. How about you like make up another fucking word?
So what did it?
No, I'm not call her. You can use your mind to come up with other fucking words aside from that. If you don't want to be called disrespectful and an asshole, don't say things that make me
Bro, I am fucking misogynist. I always treat women like this.
Then how about you?
Hi, Danny. What up, Danny? You're breaking Shabbos, FYI.
I feel bad for Nora. Maybe it was you that pushed her over the edge.
Really?
Yeah, you kept calling her caveman.
I was actually right. It turns out she is ugly as fuck.
You're so mean.
Oh, you mean I can't gloat after having to listen to that stupid cunt bitch for quite a long time be a stupid cunt bitch? In the real world, you have a mental health breakdown because it turns out you are a fucking catfish. Well, justice is a real bitch. Ouch. Social justice. Oopsie. I'm not gloating. I mean, I want her to get the help she needs. Go to the fucking gym, Maybe she needs to do drugs and read a book and brainwash herself because she is fucked up. She needs MK Ultra. It probably makes you feel pretty good. You're like, I'm not as fucked up as that. I just hate my husband.
She might have got MK Ultra. I don't know.
She didn't get fucking MK Ultra. She lost her shit. She's a loser. Her shit's fucked up.
I just feel bad. No, it's just like. But yeah, hopefully like she gets help. Hopefully they're not too hard on her.
Was a very big obstacle, not Trump, sorry, Biden was obviously a very big obstacle on the way to finish the job. Like everybody was very upset when the deal was signed. And
So, man. Is that a ex? Is that a ex chromosome? Fuentes for mayor. Oh. Is her name Fuentes? I hope not. Glory, hallelujah, Jesus.
I can't even ask John. Is that John?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, I can see that kicked out. Like, I couldn't even ding you, John, because to ask you what the hell's going on.
What do you mean you haven't seen the 4-minute video of Nora Bandora having a fucking bipolar manic episode? Maybe something I know a little bit about. But usually when I pull off a bipolar manic episode, I'm actually insulting ignorant, stupid, fat pieces of shit. Unfortunately, Nora Bandora decided to accost random people in a fucking lobby for no fucking reason because she has lost her shit.
Okay, hold on.
And she catfished the whole time. Turns out she's a 40-year-old number. She's a 2 out of 10, dog. You saved yourself. She's ugly as fuck. Anyone can come on here and act all cute and read the Bible and be all cutesy-bootsy and post photos from 20 years ago. Turns out she's ugly as fuck. Her hair hasn't been washed in weeks. You needed to send her some fucking Head and Shoulders.
Ryan, is that the pussy? Before we continue. Am I in the Matrix?
Wait, where is Nora?
We're
Why
in the audience.
can't Nora come to the room? Oh, she got 5150.
I'm sorry. I don't want you in here. Where are we?
You're gonna remove the F-word and what?
Yeah. Okay, send me the link.
Okay, let me find it. It's fucking crazy, dog. I couldn't believe it was her because the way she sounds, I keep thinking she's like a hot 26-year-old. You know, like, no, dude, she's fucking 40-year-old catfish.
She is attractive, man.
No, she's not. Wait till you see the video, dude. Wait till you see the video. She's fucking gross, bro. She's a bag lady, man. She's fucking poor girl. I mean, poor woman, really. Poor old bitch is what it is.
So is it just exploding on this app right now?
Dude, you haven't seen the video yet?
Bro, I literally was in the last room. It had her like duck's name on it. And I got in there, you got kicked out, and then she owned the room.
Yeah.
So I was out of the screen. I feel sorry for her. You were saying that I caused it. You were just like, it happened very quickly.
Abby said you flew her out, and that's why she's in New York City or something.
Oh, I'm sure Abby's having a field day with this.
Oh, yes, she is. You have no idea how vindicated. She feels so vindicated because she has hated Nora for quite a while.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, I feel bad for anybody, who goes on a rant like that and it gets filmed and now you're humiliated, but like, life doesn't get that much better when you're ugly. She claims allegiance to Hamas and she wants to commit fucking murder. She's crazy. She's whack. She fucking... See, this is the funny thing is it's like Hamas is so unorganized, like, they couldn't even use her in an attack. She'd be completely ineffective. She would just murder innocent people. And she'd have to be executed. Like, she's throwing her life away. It's unfortunate. I mean, she does need help, but, how can you help somebody who's a political and religious extremist? I don't know what you have preached into this girl's ears about Jesus and the Blessed Virgin Mary, but she's fucking lost it. It would have been better if she stayed a Muslim.
She converted, dude.
Jesus. She goes going on and on about how they're the real fucking descendants of Jacob. I mean, dude, she's out of touch with reality, man. I mean, she's 5150. She's psychotic.
From reading Bobadilla, dude.
Oh, you guys are gonna fucking enjoy this. The biggest takeaway from the video is that she doesn't use Head and Shoulders. She's ugly and she's like a bad woman. It's sad because I thought she was a hot little 26-year-old working out at the gym, a hot, beautiful Palestinian chick. Nope. Ouch, I guess. According to Yael, she suffers from schizophrenia. Did you ever detect that she had like a mental health disorder?
No, I thought she was a typical hysterical woman when she would get, emotional.
I know. But see, the thing is, the video isn't really like somebody who is like full-on schizo. I don't know. It's pretty close.
What was your diagnosis, doctor?
I would say she was having a manic episode.
Ryan, are you streaming this to another room?
No.
Okay.
Why would you say such a thing?
Ryan, she came in here right when you came in here.
Dude, Ryan's too lazy to do anything. Are you shitting me?
That's true.
Did you know that she's capable of this?
Dude, a lot of women.
Nobody knew that.
A lot of women are capable of
Let me
this.
say, she's already said I am Hamas before. That's her.
See, I think what Diego's probably leaving out of the story is he probably tapped that bitch from behind and fucked her, and when she was leaving the elevator, it was technically like Diego's condo or something, and she felt like, I bet you fucked her. It was like, bitch, you gotta go to a hotel tonight and get yourself a room. You can't stay here, bitch. And so that's probably why she had the freak out, because she felt like, you led her on, and then you found out that she's ugly as fuck, and you were like, you catfished me, bitch. Because I know you're probably out of the dating circles, but it turns out a lot of these bitches use photos from 10 years ago, and they don't look like what they say they look like. And when you meet them, you're like, are you the same person? Who are you?
Well, first of all, that sounds, dangerously plausible.
It does sound plausible because it sounds like something I would have done.
It's not.
It sounds assure you, I would still would have fucked her and been like, hey, you're here, fuck it, let's fuck. But afterwards, you gotta go, bitch.
Oh my god.
Dude, I was dating.
It does sound like the kind of thing that could throw one guy on the edge.
Absolutely. Like, I fucking love me, Diego. Like, she thought this shit was real. Oh my gosh. Listen, I was dating this Persian Jewish chick who was really pretty cute, you know, some pretty cute. So she comes over to my place to dump me, and she's like, I'm taking all my shit. Like, don't call me. We're over. So she goes to leave, and a fucking pit bull is at my front door, and she goes crazy. No, well, there's a raccoon. She went crazy. So I grab a stun gun to, like, shoot the raccoon, and my landlord's pit bull chases the raccoon away. So, what the fuck did I do? I accidentally I fired the taser gun, and one of the bolts, like, nicked her leg, and she's screaming bloody murder. So the next day she texts me, and she's like, you have to pay me like $4,000, otherwise I'm going to the police and telling them that you attacked me with your taser gun. So I call my dad. I'm like, Dad, what do I do? He's like, don't give her that much money, but give her like $1,000 and make her sign an agreement saying that, you know, you will not pursue this. So I did. I sent her the fucking $1,000. She was happy. I moved back to Chicago like a year later. We're randomly texting. She flies out to Chicago and spends a week with me, and we like bang it out for a week, and then she goes home and never hear from her again. And I mean, I was like, isn't that amazing? It was like this bitch like hated me, but yet she flew out to Chicago to bang, and she, like, no, like she was hot, but Nora is not.
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, man.
Yeah, I know. I mean, she catfished you, bro. She catfished you. All that talk about going. Did you watch the video yet?
I did, but you don't know how if she had been stranded, you know, or whatever, man.
The point is, she doesn't look like she does in her fucking cutesy bootsy fucking gym photo shoots. Fucking 40-year-old hag with fucking her hair is falling out. She looks like shit. She's mental.
Jesus, man.
You were gonna fuck her in Laguna Beach. You fucking dude. You could have found out then. You would have been like, you would have gotten this nice hotel. You would have checked in. You'd been like, who are you? Diego, it's me, your lover girl, Nora. Don't you recognize me? And you're like, ooh, I don't know. What's up? Like, I guess I didn't see a good enough photo.
Where I thought you were gonna telegram it to me. I went into your room, and Don was like ranting, and he got kicked out, and then they blew the room. So I literally am live. I'm going to be clicking on this link and seeing what everyone on Clubhouse is talking about. Don't wish me luck.
You don't know? Come on.
No, I don't know.
What was she doing in Manhattan?
Okay, there we go. I see this. Oh no. Do I need to keep watching this?
Yeah, I think you should probably watch the whole thing because, you know, you actually wanted to fuck this chick and you thought she was hot. So, you know, you need to do a self-reflection, self-analysis and say, damn.
Okay, I'm gonna watch the rest of this offline, but because I'm about to meet both of you.
There's like a whole YouTube video for like, I don't know how long, but it's a couple of minutes.
So what's the general consensus here? What's going on? Where is she?
Well, we were talking about that. She probably got 5150. So, you know, wherever that lobby is, she's probably in the nearest New York City psych ward.
No, but hold on. First of all, what was she doing in New York in the first place? Because she's not from New York, obviously.
Diego bought a flight, and then Diego canceled on her, and the bitch still flew out. probably in a straitjacket. Never spent any time studying the law, but tell that bitch if you can text her. It's called habeas corpus. Request habeas corpus.
You make it sound like you got experience.
I do. I went through the VA 5150 psych ward in fucking West Los Angeles because I was pissed. I thought I was having a heart attack or something, and I went into the emergency room and everybody's just chilling, looking at their cell phones, and then I started screaming at everybody to get back to work. 5150 me.
Apparently, we have a lot of crazy people on this app. You have a panic attack with them there because of your substance abuse problem?
Yeah, I was high. I was definitely smoking a ton of cannabis and doing edibles. But it was, honestly, it was. It is what it is. I've made some miscalculations in my life. It's better to work inside the system than it is to work outside the system. I've made some strategic mistakes, but nonetheless, the all is now important, and if you are having a mental health crisis now, it's not good. I mean, and you can watch the video and you can watch her having a mental health crisis. I mean.
Well, Diego, I'm going to offer the countervailing opinion here. I'm late to the conversation. I don't have any context, so my apologies. I'm completely off. Who am I speaking to? My name is Sasha. You might want to give people the benefit of the doubt, and you might want to entertain them regardless of what data other people have on them. I mean, that's just a human thing to do. You can always decline. You know what? I gotta go. I'm sorry. Maybe meet people in person, look at them in the eye, smell them, and judge. I'm not opposed to that. But we did not have a scheduled plan to, smell each other at that time.
Damn, you're lucky. I don't think she showered. I don't think she got showered for 24 hours or 48 hours before getting arrested in the lobby. I mean, it's just so surprising. You think she's like a little hottie going to the gym. She looks like a 40-year-old, Syrian Bedouin woman. Anyways, I don't need to be,
Yeah, but when she sees guys wearing yarmulkes and, with curls and stuff, like, she gets triggered. How old are you? Who do you pair with?
I'm 42. I pair with 18 to 32.
And you having success with that? He has like a 5% per year rate. Like, one good lay makes it all worth it. He keeps moving on.
It's true. I mean, I have slept with some real beauties, but, the truth of the matter is, the hotter you are, the crazier you are, the more demanding you are, the more psychotic you are. I don't know why that seems to be, but it's very difficult to meet a level-headed woman who is not, it's just difficult nowadays. I don't know. Look at Nora Bandura. I mean, I didn't think she was whack on this app. I just thought she had her political position, and she, has her ethnicity, and so that's her perspective. But the truth of the matter is, if you're randomly accosting people in a lobby, you're a threat to.
Episode or something.
No.
Do you know what I mean? Like, make her paranoid.
No, it's nobody on this app. Somebody's psychosis is generated internally. It's not there's an environmental factor, but it's not anybody on this fucking act saying some kind of fucking MK Ultra code word to turn her 5150. No, that bitch 5150'd herself. She lost her shit. And she's ugly. She's nasty. She spews all kinds of shit. You dodged a bullet there, bro. Good luck. I don't know if you're still married or what, but, you know, good thing you didn't cheat on your wife with that ugly bitch. I hope you and Bobadilla get laid tonight and you watch the video and laugh your ass off and say, damn, that bitch was ugly.
Are you saying that the thing with Senator Giff happened?
Listen, dude, for all the amount of time that we have listened to you and Dora Bandura flirting and hating on the Jews, this video is the video.
It's like, it is a dick because it's like, for you guys, it's like pornography. You know, you're like, you're gonna watch this for the rest of the year.
No, I think you're giving her way too much importance in people's lives. Nobody actually cares about her to begin with. And now that we find out she's ugly as fuck, and she's schizo, people care even less about her. Don't you know how society works? When somebody fucks up and ruins their shit, no one likes them anymore. Nobody cares about them. Nobody even has compassion for people. Do I need to explain to you the rules of life?
Jesus. You hear that, ladies? Take care of your baby.
Yeah, life is brutal. Life is fucking brutal.
Am I hearing correctly that Diego has a date with David? Is in a Taylor Bobadilla?
He does. We don't do mistakes. Diego, make sure he doesn't drool in your martini.
Kind of, I shouldn't shit talk him because you're gonna hang out with him. I've already met David before, so
I'm sure he'd be fun to go out with. I mean, he's got a gregarious personality, and I think people, if you go and approach women, they might find him interesting and curious because he has money, and he seems, like a mark. He's technically a guy that hot chicks will be like, that's the guy I'm gonna get the money from.
Jesus. Well, I don't think that you can wear enough things to indicate to women in New York that you have money. Like, I don't think there's a way of communicating that effectively.
Well, are you on the dating apps? Are you swiping right while you're there prior to going out so you can maybe score something afterwards if you don't pick something up tonight when you go out? It's 11:17 there. You got to get a bar or a nightclub as soon as possible.
The night's just starting, my friend. No, I'm kidding. I'm making like a cameo for Bobadilla.
What do you mean, like the app?
No, I'm saying like I'm showing up like a celebrity cameo. Like I can't be there all night. It's a limited run experience.
If Noura only had that sophisticated attitude, she never would have gotten 5150.
Keep them wanting more, John.
You're very Jewish. It's so posh.
That's why you guys hate me. Because I listen. Do you remember that movie, The 13th Warrior? Oh yeah, fucking amazing. I love that scene. Oh yeah, I love that scene where they go, right, how did you learn our language? Because I listened.
Is that a good question?
If anything, she was specifically ordered not to come. You know what? It doesn't matter if you fuck her. Like, just make sure it's not documented. And Jesus. No, seriously. Like, it's okay because this is biological urging need.
Yeah, but Diego, you realize that this psychotic break might be because you canceled on her last minute.
No, well, hold on. I have been sick with the worst flu I've ever had in my life. And I haven't been able to, literally get out of bed. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but I've been, in a dead, delirious fever.
you zapped?
No. I feel like you just feel kind of guilty about it. Or like, we all know.
She said on Telegram that she was online yesterday.
Yeah, we all know she has other accounts and whatever. She comes in on other accounts and other names, but I don't think she's in the room. Unless she's
Okay,
something.
Thank you, sir. I'm sorry, I'm a taxi.
Just message her on Telegram and tell her habeas corpus and tell her that she's requesting habeas corpus and then she'll get out in 72 hours. But they 5150'd her. Well, she didn't do anything to get arrested. I don't think, I mean, maybe she could get charged with assault, but there's no way it's going to go anywhere. But if she doesn't do habeas corpus, they could hold her for 30 days. Like, her ass could be sitting in a psych ward for a month and with no clubhouse.
I'll take 4 hours.
I don't know why you need her out of the hospital if she is in a hospital.
I've never gotten the impression that she's schizophrenic. So.
Okay, so then she's just an anti-Semite at baseline.
Yeah, but that's normal for people that come from where it comes from. That's just a normal.
I grew up with somebody who was schizophrenic and bipolar at the same time. So I do have extensive experience with someone who just has these kind of mental illnesses. A psychotic break is typically an episode where they lose all sense of reality. An example would be someone who is hiding in the corner of their home thinking that their house is burning down and bugs are crawling all over them when none of that's happening and they're curled up in a ball, for example. And they can't get out of it without, the help of drugs, basically. And they may stay like that for 48 hours or more. So I don't see this as a psychotic break. Mania. So they either have bouts of very positive mania where they feel invincible, so to speak. Sometimes they may be frivolous with their money. They may make gambles on things. They may book random plane tickets to other places thinking that, it's all going to work out. It's just going to figure itself out. For example, the money will just come into my lap, kind of thing. And then
See, she was manifesting. Hold on, she was manifesting.
On the other end of it, they can have bouts of mania where they're very depressive and the world's going to end and nothing's going to be right and all that. Schizophrenia is something, there's different types of schizophrenia, but the most common is paranoid schizophrenia. And that's something that's just a common thing, but everybody's different. And some people with schizophrenia don't admit they have it, others do admit they have it. Usually people have a balance between reality and not reality. Don't need the medicine. They don't tell them that they stop taking it. And so they stop taking it within a few weeks. You all of a sudden start to notice really erratic behavior that they don't normally exhibit. And we used to go through this with my family member probably every 6 or 8 months. And then we would figure it out. We would go to the doctor.
Excuse me, Melissa, hold on one second. Nora, she wasn't in New York for like a venture capital meeting or some kind of business meeting, right? Like, what was she doing in New York City?
I don't know why she was there. I'm just just saying from the video, from what I witnessed, and also not only that, but her Facebook, which people have found. If you look at it, there are 2 posts she made within the past day, and on one of the posts she made many comments, all of which are largely nonsensical comments. I think it's one of the 2. She was either going through a bout of mania, or she was on some sort of antipsychotic medication and decided to stop.
You know, positive, like Kapara said, she's baseline anti-Semitic, full of hate and rage. So, you know, this wasn't like.
It just highlighted it. It just made it like known to the world. That's all. Well, if you're schizophrenic, you will hear voices. I'm not saying that she's schizophrenic. No, I know you're not. I'm just making a general statement that so paranoid schizophrenics hear voices, they hallucinate and see people in front of them, tell them things that maybe they already believe, but it makes it worse, right? They tell them, hey, you need to go to this building and do this because these people are doing this, whatever it is, and they have conversations with these people. It's not like a schizophrenic thing.
She was hallucinating about with the tiny hat guy in front of her with the cell phone in front of her face.
You're not understanding it, but
listen.
Conversations. These people are always around them. They're always talking to them. They're not real, but they're in their head, and they do sometimes. We're calling the police all the time, reporting dead bodies on the front lawn. There's no dead bodies on the front lawn.
Yeah, I know.
We found out after 6 calls in a row, because the police were about to press charges on us for prank calls, that's what they were doing at 1 a.m. in the morning for whatever reason, using their phone to make, calls to the police about dead bodies because the voices told them they were dead bodies.
I'm surprised she didn't pull her phone out. I'm just
saying, it doesn't have to, it's not rational.
I'm surprised she didn't pull her phone out and call the police. Some people might say, you're accosting me, you're bothering me, I'm calling the police. No, she tried to attack the guy. There was a security guard there. I mean, the guy in the video says, you're in my fucking office building, in my lobby. I hope you get the help you need, but you fucked with the wrong Jew. I mean, I don't know what she did prior to the event of him pulling the phone out and recording her, but she must have said something to antagonize him.
Yeah, probably. But well, I don't know if you saw her Facebook, but like I said, she had made 2 posts in the last day. So this was one of them, and again, this is kind of nonsensical. This one said, I'm begging you to help me, UCLA, the Usuli Institute. Just all the emails I've sent you over the years, please fucking help me. Why do you want me to die too? That doesn't make any sense. Then she posted a picture. New Jersey so far is the most disgusting place I've been to. You click on it.
I just found Bobadilla, so I have to go, guys.
And there's just tons
We're
of
going
comments.
through it now,
Alright, sorry, I have to go because I just found Bobadilla.
Good Shabbos! And bail her out of the psych ward. Tell her to habeas corpus. Oh my God, I'm the moderator now.
What are we gonna do with this crazy bitch?
What are we gonna do? She's in the hospital for the weekend. She'll let her out on Monday.
No, but I mean, how are we gonna socially castigate her in order to get to compliance to our mores?
Dude, she's gonna come back on and she's gonna laugh it off like anybody who's been 5150.
I don't know if it's 5150, but
it's a psych ward. They put her on a mental health hold. The point is she's gonna come on here.
What should the group do?
The group is just going to laugh at her. What else? The group isn't going to say anything nasty or horrific. I mean, she's gonna come on here. Well, she's been exposed as being a fucking nut job, and she's gonna have to deal with that. But people are still gonna talk to her. She's not She's not like a nasty. She seems pretty nice on this app. Mandora.
Yeah, Marcy, yeah. What you gonna come up? What you entertain us? Put it in the tires.
I am, and I gotta make a move here. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with my night.
What's going on, Edmund? What's the tea that's going on?
Look at the chat. There's the link at the top. Oh, maybe I'll just pin it to the room since I'm the mob now. But you can watch Nora Bandora accost a Jewish guy in a lobby in New York City and get $51.50.
Okay, so yeah, I did see that tweet, but I guess what was Diego doing?
Diego flew her ass out there. You think that bitch went on fucking Travelocity, bought herself a plane ticket to Manhattan to just go hang out and go to the Metropolitan Museum of Art? No, Diego's like, come on out, let's fuck. But he came down with the flu, so he's like, and he probably saw her real photo. She's like, I'm on my way, I'm gonna send you a selfie. He's like, what? Titties at the gym looking sexy. Who the fuck is this 42-year-old catfish?
So, in the video when she was that was an office building, I believe, 950 East 3rd Avenue on like 48th Street and 3rd Ave. It's like a very like businessy area. Did you notice she had a suitcase?
Yeah.
Was that like arriving or leaving?
Well, Diego flew her out there, and I bet you she was going to hang out with him and David Bobadilla because they're doing a clubhouse get-together.
No, there was no plan.
It's like, Diego fucking didn't deny it when I said it. He was just like, fuck.
Where did Diego go?
He's with David Bobadilla. They're going out getting a drink.
Oh my god, no way. He said he was sick.
Yeah, that's true. He's probably on the mend, though. Today is probably his recovery day. See, I don't find this surprising. This would not have happened to her if she didn't go to New York City. Obviously, she's very stressed out. You know, she didn't have Head and Shoulders. Diego didn't have the Head and Shoulders to give her to fight the dandruff. You know, and the thing is, when you get $51.50 and you get put into the psych ward, they don't give you conditioner. They just give you shampoo. So I don't know how she's going to fight her dandruff problem. Hi, Danny. Good Shabbos. This is your Shabbos Goy detection system letting you know you're in violation of the Shabbos.
You left me in the room before. What was that about?
What?
I was displaying empathy and you left me in the room.
Well, welcome to the now. Did you know it's all important? You're talking about an old clubhouse room? Corpuses. Otherwise,
you notice she kept saying bitch? She never says bitch on Clubhouse.
Well, her voice was cracking, and I have heard her voice crack on this app, you know, where she has like speech projection, like raspiness. I mean, you're just seeing her at her worst. I mean, I've seen her on this app be very docile, and you know. But anyways,
yeah. She like was like thinking that like it was real life Clubhouse, like she was literally trolling.
Exactly.
Like she was on Clubhouse.
Exactly.
She was in an office with people who I don't know. What time was that at?
Probably in the afternoon, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. You know.
Is this on Tuesday or Wednesday?
What day is it? It's Friday.
I think it was Wednesday.
Yeah, Diego did not fess up to buying the ticket, but he did not deny it. And he said he canceled on her, so he did actually fly her out there to fuck her.
How do you know she's not?
Yeah, I know she's not. Did you see the fucking video? She's hideous.
You said that the look felt away.
The looks not. Yeah, after maybe 5 tequilas.
I'm a true character. You know, why are you discounting her? She could be an Rachel. Right.
I don't know why. Anyways, catfish will catfish. She catfished herself.
You're so reasonable, like in the early hours of the day, but in the later hours you become an animal wisdom. Why don't you employ some of your Alan Watt wisdom and your Sun Tzu and all that?
Yeah, I know. I'm being very immature and irascible, but this just happens to be, the content that is being discussed right now. So that's it.
Immature? You fucking said immature?
Yeah, this is immature. Terrorist sympathizer, an ISIS terrorist. She's calling for jihad. She's calling for people's deaths. Like, she's fucking a whack job. She's on here making fun of what's the little girl's name that died in the hiding in the floorboards.
Let me tell you. Okay. Everyone knows this. People go through cycles. They need attention. Some people.
No, Rick is correct. She was projecting and communicating. Plus, she knew she was being filmed, so her dopamine was flaring, and she acted in the same way as if she was in a Clubhouse account, as opposed to being in the real world where there's real repercussions. This is the unfortunate thing about people who are really, I guess, disassociated and really living their lives on this app 40 hours a week.
Oh yeah, not for that, man. Not a lot larger than that, man.
The real world is just full of these people, but you would have thought that with being on this app, maybe she went out herself in public. Turns out she's a loose leaf. I mean,
no, they don't get attention from anybody in the corporeal. So they need to do it in the digital. And I don't know, they chase after it, and they break down. Exactly like you're describing. Sad.
Well, I think that.
And then everyone else that's in their sphere, their circle, or their Venn diagram, everyone sucks it up because that's a fucking inquiring tabloid. Where really, it's just shameful. Like if someone goes and kills a bunch of kids, don't fucking talk about them. Just forget about them. It's the best thing you can do for these fucking weaklings. It's maybe.
This bitch is just fucking having a bad day. She'll be back on the app in fucking 30 days after she gets out of her 5150 hole. Kidding me? She'll be back here gloating that she got fucking arrested for attacking a tiny app. Just you wait. She's a dumb fucking puta. There's a lot of stupid bitches like that, but she takes the cake because we happen to have spent so much fucking time talking to her dumbass on this fucking app. Listen, Diego, he doesn't want to fess up, but he flew her ass out there, and he's not taking any. He should have taken responsibility for her when she touched down.
He fell in love with her, right?
He fell in love with a fucking ugly old fatty who thought she was a high.
I did that when I was 15, something. So back in 1995, and I really liked this girl. It was over a chat platform, and I met her, and I just didn't know what to do. I'm such a boy, and I'm just like, if she fucking loved me too, more than I would. Just her visual representation of what she was just so different than what I built up in my head over the course of 8 months or a year. I can't remember how long it was. I just fucking was flat Josh just fucking turned around and left.
Oh my gosh.
So fucking bad, yeah. But whatever. How it is,
I was my friend Ethan one time. He was like, I was in San Francisco, and he's like, "Come on, we're gonna go meet this chick at the mall." He's like, "I want to fuck her. I want to date her." So we go there, and she catfished him. We're going up an escalator. She's going down the escalator. He looks at me. He goes, "That's the girl, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's her. That's Sarah." He's like, "Bro, we're fucking leaving." And we just walked out of the mall. I was like, "I cannot believe you scheduled time to meet this girl." He took one look at her and turned around. I was like, "You're kind of a prick. That's really rude. You could at least say some nice things to her and then say, I gotta go." You don't schedule a date and then ghost her, in the first couple minutes. you at least, placate. I mean, if you're not attracted. But anyways, I'm just saying that Diego's a moron, Nora Bandura is a moron, and everyone on this app is a moron. And, I may also be a moron, but I'm not as stupid as some of these morons.
Well, thank you for...
So what are the odds on her ever coming back on the app? Chicago cheeseburger.
I will bet anybody, 100% she'll be back. Like I said, she'll be gloating. She'll be like, did you see me? I went viral. Like, that's how fucking much of a loser she is. But then she'll have to talk about how ugly she is as well and how she tricked everybody about being a cutie. That's why I say maybe she really is. Like, she really thought she was going to be involved in, like, some kind of ISIS jihad. And everything she was doing here on this app was her jihadis back in Gaza. So it is very funny. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if, like, they don't let her out for 30 days because of the terrorist remarks and that she's on video. And there's probably, like, a very low tolerance policy for that type of rhetoric right now. So I think she's, she could be facing...
When she gets 113 years, right? 30 years, like the Jan pictures, Imagine.
Well, she's no patriot. The January 6th orders were actually patriots.
I know, I'm saying, what if, like, it's interesting that what's labeled as the right, that is in power now, which it really is the right, not the classic right, is so measured in they're so diligent and measured that they're not handing down 130 year sentences like the left was. It would be a dangerous game to play.
Yelling at you, you're gonna get 5150, no doubt about it.
Hey, you have to, with your other profiles, find me at me because I can't see you when you're doing your other stuff. Because I don't have many people in the hallway. I like your content.
I bring contentment.
That was I should have phrased that request more politely. But so with all due politeness.
Wait, what do you want me to do? You want me to add you on my other profiles?
Yeah, because when you're running a bunch and you're doing your stuff, and I can't see your other rooms in the hallway. There's like discussions and stuff that I'm not a part of.
Yeah.
Or maybe you're just, I don't even know how it works. You're the magician of your own hall of mirrors, but whatever.
We're already friends on my other accounts, bro. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, well I just don't know how it works.
Yeah, I'm just cross-streaming. Shit. These rooms don't last forever. They open, they close, people get upset, they leave, they boom the room. I mean, these rooms move very quickly, Listen to this. This is Cash Patel, is a Russian agent.
Cash Patel is a Russian.
So, in certain cases, close executive agencies, get rid of people that are not protected by civil service acts. Today, the thing we're really grappling with in the country is the growth of the power of the executive. Every single president has been more powerful than the last president. And the biggest problem for why this has been allowed to develop is political parties' jerseys. Wearing a red jersey, wearing a blue jersey. Are some crazy shit. And the truth of the matter is, we're supposed to elect presidents, not kings. And the sad state of executive authority in America is that it has grown for 240 some odd years. Where every president over
and over and over again. And the chief piece that we're all grappling with is the power the president actually has.
Well, but Marshall, isn't that down to 1973's wartime act, and then in the 2000s, the declaration of war, a continuation of the executive power granted to the executive branch because of a declaration of war against an abstract instead of another country. We have terrorism. So as long as terrorism is there,
It was not actually a declaration of war. It was called the AUMF.
you have to articulate what you said is that you have a period president that's
Exactly. And the truth of the matter is, it's part of the respect terribly when they have it, but they don't respect the other people. One room at a time, they're analyzing and changing the world. It's Trump now, but it was Biden previous. I'll mention this one pretty soon. Right? Very happy with my vote, but I voted for it. Marshall's a fake Republican. The issue is that the Biden administration knew Trump was going to thrive again. They knew he could win. They didn't want to win. They knew it was coming. The Biden administration was ranking as authority.
It's like gossip. It's like a category of entertainment.
Donald Trump gets it this year.
Where's your wife? I need to talk to
Messianic evangelical Zionist who wants the rebuilding of the Temple of Solomon, so he's hardcore.